ham.
Dominican ham. Why not?
Yeah.
Happy Friday.
Yo, yo.
What up, people? What up, people? Manorheads in the building for the Friday Let's Drink Current Event Topics edition of Manorheads Live. We run back the week of all the kind of crazy shit that we've seen, and I'm sure there's more things out there. So if you got a topic that we may have missed that you think is important, throw that shit right on in the comments. But we got a few topics this week, a few interesting things. But to start it off, my week's been kind of mild. My daughter went back to school. I've been getting up super early to take her to school again. I got a sleep number bed, and my calendar on my sleep number bed tells me that I have better sleep when I don't have to wake up early in the morning. So
It makes sense.
It makes sense.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so she had off from school from she was what is it in the building? So she had Christmas break. She was supposed to go back for New Year's, but with the outbreak of COVID, they decided to do home schooling or the virtual until the 18th of January. So for those whole 2 weeks or 3 weeks, 4 weeks, I had full night's sleep. Waking up, all I had to do was get up, make sure my daughter was up for her virtual, and go right back to sleep. So it was beautiful. Other than that, It's been a pretty wild week. What about you guys?
That's dope. Regular weeks. I mean, except for the MLK Day on Monday, where everybody was home and shit. We was just chilling, went out, ate and shit. Again, did some grocery shopping. It's been a regular ass week. Except for all the crazy shit's been happening around the world. But in this household, we've been gravy, baby. Everybody's been cool. No big topics, no big news to report on. So, how about you, Anubis? How's your week?
We've been blessed, and I say that because the snow didn't happen the way that they predicted and shit. So I feel blessed, not fucking throwing my back out, fucking shoveling. Like they said, it was gonna snow 3 different times this week with the fucking 100% turning to 70%. It was like the kids were pissed because they're like, Dad, we gotta go to school. I was like, do you see snow outside? Yes, damn it. But yeah, as far as the weather front, but it's cold as shit right now. As you can tell, I got the waffle shirt on and the fucking beanie hat, but I got the nice fucking Dominican Republic Altagracia picture in the background. And today, if you don't know, if you're not Dominican like me,
I am.
It's celebrate.
Not.
It's Dia de la Virgen de Altagracia. So
yes, sir.
Big party vibe happening.
Not really a party. Not really a party. You know,
well, somewhere someone's drinking.
But Dominicans will drink for any fucking reason. It's like, what? Virgen de Altagracia. Oh, I love her.
Again.
On this shit?
Let's get drunk for the Virgin.
Like, so we're gonna drink wine? No, Romo.
Yeah, so
it goes water to wine, wine to rum. That's the magical touch, is it? That's what's up. Yeah, I heard about an interesting thing that happened, but the source that provided it only put a screenshot and didn't put the actual link, so I couldn't go into it to read it, and I haven't been able to find it. But apparently there was a volcanic eruption that was supposed to be like the biggest ever seen, like from space, and there was supposed to be like aftermath because of it. Anybody know a little about that?
Yeah, that was like a big news topic for most of the week. You know what I mean? There was a volcanic eruption in the ocean underwater near the island of Tonga, which is in the South Pacific, the Polynesian Islands. It's near Australia out there, and that shit caused tsunamis that reached that they said that it could be heard in as far as Alaska, the eruption and shit like that. So the entire west coast of the United States had like a tsunami fucking alert.
Wow. Is that something they're still waiting for, or is the worst of it?
No, that was days ago.
All right. Yeah, I don't know how. The way I think of the ocean, it could like take 2 days for that wave to get here. After that, you know what I mean? I don't know. The time and all that.
No, no. Well, a tsunami would travel like hundreds of miles an hour. So
It's, and I think I read that it was they saw in Hawaii 4 feet. I may be wrong, maybe 2 feet of where some places got the water came in inland to a certain point.
you sure? Because I heard that there's some that Hawaii didn't get hit with any water, but there's places in California that got hit with water. So like
Okay, so
it
yeah, I'm confused.
bypassed. So it bypassed Hawaii, hit California, and Australia. There was people in Australia saying that they didn't get any water either. So, and Australia is way closer to Tonga than the U.S.
Interesting.
So the full name is Hunga Tonga.
Yeah, the conspiracy theorists out there are like, flags are fucking flying, bro.
I got one off the top of my head. It was probably a missile tested, underwater missile tested detonation.
Yeah, but they have like the satellite images and shit from space, and it looks cool as shit. And until you realize that's a fucking earthquake that's erupting. You're like, oh, that looks dope. Oh, wait, that kills a lot of people.
The island disappeared within 5 hours, is what the sat pictures showed.
For what? From the lava?
The volcano was on an island, uninhabited, and after the eruption and like the time lapse, 5 hours, it's gone. So it sank as the volcano erupted.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. It's nuts. If you were near that, and I'm hoping no one was near it, because they couldn't even get reports out of the Tonga island, Hunga Tonga, I think it is, because communications out because of the eruption. But then what was it? I read the other day they just sent a aid plane to it, but it was unmanned because they are trying to, the island is really being strict as far as keeping COVID out. So they're receiving aid planes, but not trying to have people come in that could be, I don't know, bring in the virus.
Which island is receiving aid planes? I'm sorry, I missed something there because I thought it was an uninhabited island.
I'm sorry, nearby the island that would have been I'm sorry, the I guess community, not community, islanders.
The locals.
I could have sworn you called it Hunga Tonga.
Hold on, I'm reading here.
Large
eruption on Hunga Tonga, Honge Hapai, which is an uninhabited volcanic island of the Tongan archipelago in the South Pacific Ocean. So it's part of, I guess, a chain of
nearby
islands.
Civilization and shit that was worried about.
So it's it's an uninhabited island that belongs to Tonga, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
There's a territory of Tonga.
I'm gonna go with that.
That's crazy. Now, this volcano, I don't know if you guys have heard anything about them worrying about it erupting again, or is it like still just active, going hard, or like?
Oh, that I didn't even look into that because there was so much shit happening. We had so much shit that I didn't even look. It's like, oh, then the conspiracy theories started flying, so I started following. It was like, oh shit, what it was the government? Always with the government. I don't know why the government want to do so much shit. Like the conspiracy theory, like the government is like doing everything. Like, oh, it rained today. Fucking government.
Yo, I'll go to that one next. Hold on, because I did read something about that rain and thunderclouds. No, I read it erupted twice because I mean it's not just once. When a volcano erupts, there could be a second one, kind of like earthquakes.
Like aftershock.
Yeah, aftershock. But I don't know if it was more than twice. But the I don't know. In my mind, the real scare was just like when tsunami warning goes out, you don't know where the fuck it's gonna hit. So
yeah, you do know where the fuck it's gonna hit. It's at the fucking beach. It's gonna hit at the fucking West coast. Right? It's gonna hit at the coast. There's only one place the tsunami's gonna hit, near the coast. It's not gonna fucking come from the Midlands.
and our weather pattern this week was part of, or the volcanic eruption caused some of it. If I'm not mistaken, that what was it? Wednesday for us, when it was hot, like almost 50-something degrees. Yeah, it was because of the volcanic eruption caused that heat wave to get to us. It traveled from west all the way to here, and they were saying that it was.
That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make
It was
sense.
kind of. It was
That's what I
kind of hot a
read.
few days before that too.
Yeah,
what?
so that doesn't make sense.
Well,
It was
no.
warm before the volcanic eruption too.
Well,
It
well,
was
I'll
warm,
try to
and then it
find
got
out.
really, really cold, and then it got warm for a
That's
couple days.
not how
So
weather
they're
works.
trying to say that the second wave of nice weather was the volcano.
The first one, we have no clue. But
So
the
yes,
second one,
volcanoes can affect weather and the Earth's climate. So it is a yes. Let's see if this one specifically affected it.
the entire Earth's climate. All right.
Well,
What we
no, I
doing
mean
with-
depending on
No,
where
you said climate. No, climate and
depending
weather
where
are two
the-
different.
depending where that fucking wind is blowing towards. I remember reading that and I was like, holy shit.
What's this website?
Scientist,
I wish I
you
could
are a
click on
scientist.com.
Because you are the scientist. No, I want actual scientists. I don't want you to be the scientist. I want anybody but you to be the scientist.
I'm reading off of Reuter's website. The South Pacific island nation of Tonga, the tsunami unleashed by Saturday's volcanic eruption laid bare some of the ways that climate change is threatening the island's very existence. No, that's climate change.
Yeah, it's climate change. Yeah, that's understandable. I don't see how one volcano eruption is like, yep, it's now 20 degrees cooler. I mean, warmer outside. Yep.
We were going to have the
I
coldest
know.
winter, but guess what? Today we're going to have 90 degrees weather.
Well, no, I figure. I mean, with a volcano above ground, that yes, immense heat's going to come out of that, so the nearby vicinity will have a temperature rise. I'm sure.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
don't know how
that could happen.
underwater works because the water's there cooling it off as it comes out. It's still coming out, but until it
I don't
reaches the
see-
surface
yeah.
of the water,
Exactly.
I don't
How
see
would
how
that affect
it's gonna affect the
New
climate.
Jersey?
That should affect the fish nearby. Them motherfuckers are out. They're cooked on the way and shit.
I'll get back to you on that.
Yeah.
It apparently the country will likely experience more heat waves in the next few decades, with temperatures frequently breaching 35 degrees Celsius. And this is
Yes, because of climate
from
change.
the UN Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change.
Yes, that has to do with climate change. Yes.
Damn
Not
it!
because one volcano
sworn.
erupted.
All right,
See, you probably like read that shit fast and was like, oh shit,
should have
This
just bookmarked
volcano.
the fucking thing.
this volcano's causing all types of weather changes.
I was like, dismissed it real quick. I was like, okay.
It's shitting on niggas.
Yeah, so that's pretty crazy with the volcano, man. Fucking moving on to other parts of the galaxy. I heard that an intergalactic pitcher threw an asteroid directly at Earth, and it was just a near miss.
Oh yeah, this motherfucker tried to beam us, bro. Nigga went right for us, bro. We almost charged them out. But you know, fucking Venus and Mars were holding us back. They were like, yo, chill, Earth. You got a lot to live for.
Well, yeah, that's crazy. I was watching some I guess computer generated simulations or whatever, and they were showing how it was going to come around the Earth, and then like gravitational pull was going to pull it a certain way around the moon and shit. So that was pretty crazy the way it was traveling through.
Yeah.
I think it's just funny how, not funny, but it's more like these asteroids that are near Earth objects, right? NEOs. And
What does that say? Asteroid near miss by over 1,000,000 miles. Of course.
Of course. Because it's not a near. In my mind, it's not a near miss if it's millions of miles away. It's farther than the moon, right? And you know, but they're still considered near Earth objects because whoever came up with it, scientists who came up with it, they said, okay, this range is near Earth. So,
But why does it say of course?
Oh, I wrote that.
But why is it of course though? Like it's like
because I'm just thinking of the funniness of the funny part of
you
they call it near
of
miss, but it's
course.
over 1,000,000
By
miles.
over a million.
you just keep digging and digging and digging. Just fucking admit, yo, I fucking misspelled.
It's not of course. This is on. They knew the trajectory a while ago.
of course is not what you're trying to say there. It was a million miles off course, not a million miles of course.
By a million miles off course.
Off course.
Yes, because that was why it was off a million miles. Because if it would have been on course, it would have smashed us.
Yeah.
That's why it was a near miss, because it was off course.
But it's not in my mind. That's not a fucking near miss. Near miss is it almost hit us by 100 miles or whatever the fuck is a near miss.
You have to think in the fucking vastness of the universe. A million miles is nothing. A million miles is the equivalent to your 100 miles in the vastness of the universe.
Okay. But I need to speak to people that don't drive millions or fly millions of miles and say, okay, well, you know what I mean? Like, I get it.
You're talking to us right now. We don't drive hundreds of millions of miles. What are you talking about?
I don't drive hundreds or thousands of miles. Ever.
You're talking to those people right now. What the fuck? You're confusing as shit right now. Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Anybody caught the name of this though? That I can't find.
The asteroid? Nah, I was just calling it asteroid.
Yeah, I don't see a name on it. I'm trying to look right now. That's exactly what I was going for. I don't see it.
Well, now it's going to be named, of course. Asteroid, of course. Of course, asteroid. Of course.
They said
now, was there like a fear of that shit, like getting pulled in by our gravity, or them having to create some missiles to destroy it? Like, was there talk of danger of it?
Well, I thought it was Quinky Dinky that the movie on Netflix, Don't Look Up, came out just a couple of weeks. Well, no, when did it come out? The beginning of this year, January, the first week of January.
Yeah, it came out in first week of January.
So there was a movie like that has caught that. A lot of people have been catching that movie. I think the song from what's that chick's name? Ariana. It went up for
Aerosmith and shit.
Aerosmith. I like that movie too, Armageddon. But no, her song. I don't know if it's a joke, but it apparently it's up for a music award. First original,
what award?
Most original. Ariana's
in the music award. What?
Music award. I'll look it up. But yeah, so anyway, so that movie came out, and I think it's like coincident, Winky Dinky that then all of a sudden
does she have a song written for the movie on the movie or something like that?
Original. It's funny.
Oh, okay.
I thought that I read that they knew this asteroid was coming this way for years or some shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. So them having a movie that drops right now, it's not really coincidentally. They knew the story.
Well,
you think they held on to it?
Yeah, just hear me out just hear me out for a second. First of all, movies take years to film and make. So they could be like, oh, we heard about this comet, because you can look up comets that are fucking coming in like 1,000 years. Yeah, but like you can look up comets that are coming in 10,000 years, 50 years, whatever. They're listed. We know what's coming. So they could make a movie, be like, oh, all right, this comet is set to be hit, or hit or not even hit, just fly by this date, around this date. So we could set our movie to drop around that date, if it happens to be based on that. So it could be timed up, it could be done, but I don't think this specific situation had anything to do with that.
I can't imagine that this particular film took years. I don't know if you guys saw it, but to me, it was all like indoor scenes and shit. It wasn't like outdoor action or anything. It was like all indoor, dry humor, just like the idiocracy of the people that are just not paying attention to the severity of the issue is just like over the top. You know what I mean? Like they're like, oh, asteroid coming. Is it gonna fuck with my election and shit? Like, should we be worrying about this type thing? Like,
this is bad timing.
Yeah, I would have to guess. No, I would have to guess the movie had to be filmed before COVID, or because if it was filmed during COVID, it would have taken longer to release.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, and you never know really when movies are. Well, no, you do know when movies are filmed, but there was a movie that was released, and it took years. Well, I know the TV show the show that we saw. I was about to call it Hunger Games. Squid Game was like 10 plus years ago that it was filmed actually. But there was another a movie that was filmed also years ago that was actually
impossible. It couldn't have been filmed. Maybe written 10 years ago, but the girl that's
It
acting
was,
in it is the same age right now.
yeah.
Was it
It
written?
wasn't. It wasn't filmed 10 years ago. He was trying to get the movie made for
Trying to get
10
it made.
years.
Okay.
So he had it written and everything. So he was just trying to get it made for 10 years. It took 10 years for the movie to get greenlit.
And that's why I appreciate you guys for correcting me. On
Yeah, the
said
guy in
stuff.
Squid Game is also in fucking Parasite, which I recently saw. Fucking amazing movie. But the guy with
He was in
glasses,
Parasite? I don't remember it. God damn
the
it, that is a
father of
great
the
movie.
family with the glasses is the same bad guy in Squid Game that is like always like the thug leader guy and shit. That it's always getting into shit. The bad guy. He's the
Okay,
dad.
okay.
Parasite.
Oh,
And when I
yeah?
saw the today, I was like, oh shit. So yeah, if it was filmed 10 years ago, he'd be much older. But it's the same fucking
Oh, yeah.
Butterfly
Yeah,
Effect. That's the movie I was thinking about. That was filmed years before it was released because the cell phones they were using on there was like mad fucking old, and it didn't release till like years later.
just like the Black Widow movie. It was filmed years ago, and they just kept pushing the date and pushing the date back of its release.
Yeah,
They pushed the date back at least a year and a half of its
She's
release.
20 years older now.
Yeah, she's like, oh shit. That's why they can't. The good thing that they can't do no sequels to this shit.
Oh shit. But yeah, the movie was good as far as the writing. I think it could have been shorter. I'd have been happier if it was shorter.
I didn't even see it. I might have to check it out.
how long was it, Marty?
I don't know, but it had to be long. I mean, I could check. I got a couple.
Easily
pictures on
2
my phone
hours.
right now.
Easily.
Yeah. Type it in right there.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Come on,
You got
Marty.
one of those screens. You just was researching other shit.
I got too many things on both my screen now. Just kidding.
He's gonna type in the wrong fucking screen, and some shit gonna pop up.
It's got to be like 2 hours or something, 2 and change. If not, then it's worse than I thought because I felt like it was 2 hours and change.
2 hours and 25
the
minutes.
movie's 2:45. You said?
2 hours and 25 minutes.
Oh, that's
2 and
That's a
half
Marvel
hours.
movie.
To tell that story, but a Marvel movie's fucking action packed from beginning to end and shit.
Mm.
It's all about
This shit-
pacing. It's all about how you pace the movie. If the pacing is
depends
bad, then it's gonna feel really fucking extended.
Not to
They could have
touch,
done it in 2 hours.
not
just
to
fine.
go back to what we talked about last week, but it as long as it's not like Eternals long, because I don't want to ever sit through that shit.
Yeah, I watched it. I almost wish they didn't connect it to Marvel at all and shit. Like it was its own standalone movie that had nothing to do with the universe whatsoever. And then we go and find out that fucking Thanos is part eternal.
He's
His
part
brother's an
eternal. He's part eternal, but he has a deviant gene. So he's an
Yes.
eternal and a deviant at the same time. The fucking the
Yes.
crawler
But
creepy.
both of his parents were Eternals. So he was conceived by Eternals, but somehow got that deviant gene. And that's why he
Which
looks
is-
completely different than his brother.
Well, the apple
which
does.
makes
Sorry,
which
go ahead.
makes zero fucking sense because Eternals are technically robots that can't
Robots.
reproduce.
Yeah.
That can't reproduce.
But maybe that opens up a whole can of worms. Who's to say that robots can't reproduce?
They found the
They did-
reproduction infinity stone.
Well, they didn't when they were on fucking Earth because fucking Icarus and this bitch were banging for thousands of years.
Thousands of years, yes. 5,000 to be exact. They were dated for that one.
True. You're saying the Eternal was shooting blanks?
Oh, what if Icarus was shooting blanks? Oh shit! He wasn't like the Indian dude. Like that nigga was shooting hot fire.
Now, when I hear Icarus, I think of like that little crossbow angel of love and shit. Is that like part of the mythology that he's into, or that's like completely different?
Completely different.
All right. Yeah, I know that at first, like for the beginning, until she said Thena without the A, I was calling her Athena the whole beginning of the fucking movie until it was clarified there.
Yeah, but that was what the point that we're trying to make and shit. That's where the legend of Athena comes from.
Yeah.
I didn't catch
But it's
that.
not really Athena. She was
It's
uh
Thena.
Thena woman. She was Thena.
Yeah.
Because they were all named after people in our time, our fucking history, our real history, or fucking stories of our history. Like
Okay.
Gilgamesh, there. Gilgamesh is an actual person. There's the legend of Gilgamesh that comes from Sumeria.
Warrior.
Interesting.
Sprite is actual. Like I had to look up what the fuck Sprite was. Sprite is actually a fairy, like Tinkerbell. They're legends of fairies. They're called sprites.
Fae. They're from the lineage of Fae.
Yeah, but they're
Yeah.
fairies. Yeah.
I don't know. I just I'm the nerd comes
Saw
out
that
of me.
once.
Sorry. Yo,
Yeah.
How did we end up back on the Eternal,
yeah.
bro? God
I
damn
did
it.
say not to go
God
back to
damn it.
Damn it.
You said not to go back to this shit, but you're the one that brought it up. Next topic, please.
Damn it.
I don't want to talk about
Yes.
you fucking drink this again. See what happens when I start drinking? I need a shot now. I'm here for the shot.
Yes, I'm with the shot, yo. Let's move along a little bit closer into the planet and hit up Florida because Florida's had a couple of crazy things happening.
Oh,
this week.
fucking Florida.
I kind of
You
want to start it off lightly, and by lightly I mean none of it's fucking lightly. Fucking Florida was a shit show.
Yeah, when it comes to Florida, unless you're talking about Florida man, even that's not even likely, but fucking Florida.
Yeah. The only ones I'll give a pass are the ones from Jersey that just moved there. Salud.
Salud, mi gente. Salud, mi gente.
The funny thing is that you talk to Floridians that been there, that live there, and not moved there recently or anything from somewhere else, and they talk shit about New York all the time, New Jersey all the time, but they got some crazy shit going on over there.
Yeah, but they
Everybody
can't
from
beat us though.
Pennsylvania
Fuck them
and
niggas.
Jersey
They can't beat us.
to Florida.
Niggas can't beat us. Shoot the one, Florida. Shoot the one. I dare you. Shoot me
Yo,
fade,
fucking-
Florida.
Did you guys catch the clip of the interaction between the police officer and the pit bull?
Oh,
Sad.
damn. I did see the
Fucking
video.
tragic, man. That is brutal. The dog clearly was not showing any signs of aggression. Like
At all.
It was, and the dog was already like around him and like moved on and went to another officer and came back, and it was just completely fucking unnecessary. I forgot how many shots they said.
It was like 6 or 7.
He laid
Yeah.
into the dog, yo, for
Yeah,
no
that
reason. I mean,
motherfucker, he must be a cat person or whatever the fuck. I don't know, but not an animal person at all. Shit.
yo, he
But
should not be
goddamn.
behind a gun. If he's considered that fear enough to fire your weapon, then he should not be on the force. He should not be allowed to own a gun. He should be. That's fucking. You lost it when you're fucking doing shit like that.
Yeah. That's what serial killers are made out of.
And the way he did it, like the dog's not jump. He sees the dog not biting. Wait for the fucking bite. It's just a dog. Be a man. Wait for the bite.
Even if it comes at you, you're wearing fucking combat boots. Kick the fucking dog. Once you kick the dog's gonna know. It's like, all right, either I chill or we gonna get it on.
Yo, I don't know though. Kicking the dog, yo, I think that antagonizes. That dog's gonna lockjaw your fucking arm, and that's a
Yeah,
wrap.
If
but
it's
you
an-
have
if it's an
combat
aggressive
boots.
dog.
It was
If it's an aggressive dog, if it's not, it's gonna be like, oh shit, and run away.
Yeah,
like any
but
other dog.
Exactly. So the last resort is you kick the dog if it comes to attack, not just kick the dog for the hell of it. If it comes to
Right.
smell you or anything, that was like the last resort. Like if it's coming at you, you use your feet first as defense, and then you have a taser on you as well. But this motherfucker was like clack 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 clack.
Yo,
That's not even 7 shots. The thing at clack 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 clack. That's not 7 shots. That nigga put 3 more.
So yo, I've owned dogs before, Labrador, Golden Retriever, but not a bulldog, right? So this was an American bulldog. They said, a
Pit bull.
Maltese.
It was a
And
bulldog or a pit bull.
it says as the American bull. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry.
It looked like a
Pit
piece
bull
of the
dog?
video.
Maltese and the American Bully are them. A Maltese and the American Bully are seen coming out of the home, but which one was shot?
Because
Maltese
American
is a
bullies are
small
like,
dog, Harry, right?
yeah, the American bully is like a pit bull bulldog combo. They're like stocky, thick, like pit bull looking motherfuckers.
They got that pit bull look where they'll people
Like
confuse it all the time.
the head is definitely pit bull shaped, but it's got a stocky body, like a stockier, shorter legs.
All right, so that's the one that got shot, and so it was 8 months old. So
Goddamn, who's a baby?
So is the American
This nigga shot a baby.
Yeah, so does it get bigger when it's full grown, or because I'm thinking 8-month-old a dog is still small, right?
Yeah,
it depends on its parents and shit like that. But at 8 months, it's probably got like another 15 to 20 pounds to grow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it was a decent size right there.
Bro, pit bulls are not dangerous animals. Any dog is a fucking potentially, well, I'm not gonna say any dog because both Chihuahuas are fucking the scum of the earth. First of all,
no, it draws blood. Fucking Chihuahuas draw blood. I got attacked by my friend Chihuahua.
Them motherfuckers are like hired assassins. First of all, just waiting to explode. Pit bulls are just fucking labs with a bad fucking reputation. They're just bad with bad PR. That's all it is.
Exactly.
They're just like labs with bad PR because they're fucking clingy, they're lovable, they do everything, they're fucking eat your fucking everything, just like a lab. They just have a bad PR. And they shed less than a lab too, which is a plus.
They can't shake the rumors, yo. It's a shame.
So do we know why the police was there in the beginning at all? Rather,
I don't think it mentions it. I don't think the video I saw mentioned it at all. No, people were just fucking astonished.
So the people website, people.com, People Magazine says that it was police was there responding to a barking complaint.
Oh, that's right. You're right. Yeah, I did see that.
So
a barking complaint
dog that they see is not aggressive and they still shoot him.
I guess the police officer in his mind thought that the barking was more than enough reason to shoot the dog.
It must have been one of these communities with a fucking HOA, because a barking complaint, isn't that what dogs do? That's what dogs do, right?
Yep.
Dogs bark.
And actually,
except for mine, this nigga just barked like once in his lifetime.
Yeah, it depends on what time that happened as well. I mean, it does look like it was in the evening, but for example, here in Delaware, you can't complain to the cops unless it's after 11 at night or before 7 in the morning. Other than that, they're gonna be like, "Yep, we got noise times." He's good to do whatever he wants.
That video did not look like it looked like the sun was still like setting.
Like it was casting down, right? Like it was starting to get nighttime, but it wasn't
it looked like it was
PM and shit.
Yeah, it might have been a little before dusk. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like it was fucking 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. shit like that, where like noise ordinance kicks in around those times. But nah, fucking dog barking. It's a fucking dog barking. There's dogs that bark all night in my fucking neighborhood.
Yeah, I'd be so pissed at the neighbor that called the cops, yo.
Ooh,
bro.
I would have a fucking enemy for life right there.
I'm not even gonna say on camera what the fuck I do to that neighbor.
You called the cops on a dog for barking, bro.
And then that motherfucker got shot.
Let me check my Facebook pages. Let's see who shared the fact that they called on me. Hold on.
I think that the neighbor was just scared because they couldn't steal the packages no more because there was a scary dog in the yard.
They weren't getting their Amazon packages delivered.
Yo, it's Florida. The neighbors were probably fucking sniffing salts and shit.
Oh, jeez. And then here's the thing. Why didn't the cop just tase the dog? I mean, don't all cops carry that shit now?
All cops do carry tasers, yes.
Oh, there's the other option.
Yeah, and that's what they were saying too, that the family's going against legal things because the dog clearly was not aggressive and there was no need for lethal force. He had other options on him and such, yada yada. So there's a lawsuit that the family's suing the, I guess, police department or the county or whatever.
And there's video evidence, which makes it even better.
And they have
Don't.
a video
Fuck
camera on
them
their
niggas.
house, which is what will save them.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, the cop would say that dog was trying to bite me.
That's why I have video cameras on my house. Fuck them niggas.
I wouldn't even tell the cops that I have video. I'd let them get all the way to that motherfucker until their lawyers have to know.
Oh yeah, no, let them come out with their own statement and police report. Fuck that.
I'm a little late on the banner, but we get the
Oh
point.
yeah, no, I don't even know what that was. Florida cop shoots dog. What? When did we talk about that?
Yeah, but it'll be interesting to follow up on that as far as the investigation goes and what happens to that cop.
Yeah.
Wish a cop would come shoot this fucking dog.
Jesus, that's all about, yo.
That's my wife's dog. I don't like this nigga.
You be looking at him sideways and shit.
Too bad this nigga don't bark, so no, that's not gonna happen.
But the dog's so nice. Shoot him anyway, officer. They're doing it everywhere.
The dog wrote you a love letter. Oh, he thinks I'm gay?
Well, actually, this particular dog, when I first got him, I went to the dog park.
Fucking Eli, gay dog.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'm sure that officer is gonna get in trouble for that just because the media traction that it's getting and everybody seeing that, and there's no he'll probably face some kind of penalty or punishment or desk duty for a week and then full, stay home for 2 weeks, full pay, that kind of.
Yeah, he'll get paid vacation. Yeah, if Michael Vick got a paid vacation, he could get a paid vacation.
Yeah. Well, that brings me on over to the next Florida topic. This
Florida again. God damn.
Fucking Florida.
This one's a little bit more crazy to the point where I have to read it verbatim because I don't want to sound kind of crazy, right? So Florida is trying to pass a bill, and the bill reads, in part, an individual, by virtue of his or her race or sex, does not bear responsibility for actions committed in the past by other members of the same race or sex. An individual should not be made to feel discomfort, guilt, anguish, or any other form of psychological distress on account of his or her race. In the new bill, private businesses and schools would be prohibited from making white people feel discomfort or guilt when speaking about the racist past of our country and discrimination. So they're trying to pass a bill so that to protect white people's feelings when we talk about the racist past of America.
Of white people.
Yeah.
Of white people in America, specifically.
Yeah. Now, supposedly, I read a little bit that said they're trying to make sure that white people don't feel guilty about their past and all that, but also they're trying to make sure that they're not covering other races on it. It doesn't seem. It seems like it's just to protect
white
people from feeling guilty
for feeling guilt.
Which nobody is saying they should feel guilty, right? Nobody's saying they should feel guilty. That's generations.
No.
You know what I mean? And
nobody's saying that these white people today did that. Yeah, we're just saying acknowledge that it happened.
So if you feel
passing a bill against something that nobody's saying is there, you know what I mean? Like nobody's saying that you should feel guilty.
Well, apparently,
guilty, that's
saying
that's on you. That's a you thing, right?
Apparently, yeah, that's a you thing. I don't know.
Because nobody alive owned fucking slaves. So who is this protecting?
And nobody's out there.
Nobody that's alive.
And if you feel guilty, why do you feel guilty? Let's discuss that.
Yes. They might feel guilty. Do they still want to own slaves? Is that the thing? Like, damn it, I wish I could own a fucking slave right now, but I feel guilty. You know what? Let's make a law about it.
That's true, right?
So you can't make me feel guilty.
Yeah, I mean man, it's just fucking wild. It's just fucking wild. You kind of touched on what I was gonna say anyway, but that's just crazy. Like nobody's saying that anybody should feel guilty, but they're passing a bill so that people don't feel guilty. Like, what the fuck is going on here? They don't pass another bill that says you can't say the N-word to black people. You know what I mean? Like, they feel bad when you say that to them. You know what I'm saying?
They're not passing any bills that stops white people from committing any racist acts. They're not stopping any bills from stopping anybody from committing any racist acts. They're just writing a bill to stop people from making white people feel guilty.
That's crazy. That's crazy. There's other like senators and shit that are kind of laughing at the bill.
Yo, did they pass?
Everybody's
like, this is fucking absurd. This is.
Did they pass the bill, or they're trying to pass the bill?
They're writing the bill in Florida. They are writing the bill in Florida.
Did they put this bill forward on Martin Luther King Jr. Day?
Maybe. That's a good thing. That's a great fucking thing.
That's fucking. I got to read that because I just thought that. I'm not saying that it is. Let's see.
Dude, fucking Trevor Noah from The Daily Show. This motherfucker. Fucking great comment. He tweeted. He's like, you want to know how climate change is real? Climate change is real because Florida has been hit with a pandemic of snowflakes because of this goddamn guilty bill.
He flipped the snowflake.
Yeah.
Oh, I get that.
He's like, yo, there's all these snowflakes in Florida with this guilty bill. I was like, yo, chef's kiss. Go, Jerry.
Now, Florida, land of the snowflakes and shit. That's gonna be
a
push.
Yo, I got a couple family members that are moving to Florida in the next fucking few months too, bro. Oh man,
I got a lot of family out there. Yeah.
Good. Well, I already had family out there, but I have some more who are moving out there. I have already had established family in Florida.
You know, the tropical weather trumps all of that shit. You know, it's.
Well, of course, because my family's Dominican, so they're like, "Hey, está todo dominicano aquí, estamos cerca." So instead of a fucking 2 to 3 hour flight to Dominican Republic, it's like 45 minutes now.
Oh my god. That's amazing.
What is a 45-minute flight to DR?
No, it is. Yeah, that is because this resort.
Yeah, I'm telling you that backdrop reminds me of my wedding, bro. Yeah, that kind of reminds me of the. Oh, you catch it? Did you catch it?
I caught it.
Nice hands, Chief. Yo, Martin, tell me that his backdrop doesn't remind you of the resort at my wedding.
It does.
Yeah.
I see, like you got like a little square there, though. How you doing that little?
Oh, cropping it.
How you doing that little inner square?
There's a square.
Stick your arms out. Yeah.
I got chopped. I cropped it.
Okay.
I cropped it instead of I zoomed in. And then I cropped anything that was left over because I was tired of moving the green screen closer to me.
Yeah, he had borders, so he's like, you know what, I'm gonna science this shit up a bit.
Yeah.
But I'm using a different camera. That's why I got
you just gotta paint your boom mic green.
Yeah,
not the mic, the stand, the arm.
Yeah. That's a good idea, actually.
Stop rubbing it like that.
If you have any leftover cloths, just throw it over that. Just drape it over that.
These are great fucking ideas, yo. Hold up. that's
you can only paint it green up to your shoulder. You can only paint it green up to your shoulder. Otherwise, you're gonna.
First of all, we only have great ideas. All our ideas are great.
You know what's another good idea? Me wearing a green suit, like from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, you want to be Green Man? Is that what you want to do? Be Green Man?
Manorheads invented great ideas.
That's true.
Oh yeah. We fucking copyrighted that shit.
Fact.
That is a fact. These are facts. You spit.
I was thinking of a new T-shirt.
There you go. Write that shit down. Don't forget it. But you can say it now. Then we'll just replay it.
I just got hit with another one.
Say it so we go replay this later. Timestamp it.
Nah, it's Met Boy related, so I'll wait for him to come up.
No, he's gonna rewatch this shit. He rewatches our shit anyway. Oh, and shout out to Metboy too, yo. He couldn't make it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. I mean, he's fully under the weather, but he's Gucci, bro.
Yeah, man.
You always
He's
do.
always
You always
have
do.
great ideas.
We're chock full of them.
Fucking all of season 1 and a lot of season 2, Butter was doing ping pong boom, ping pong ping, boom, ping. T-shirt ping pong boom, yo.
With a picture of him doing that shit. You gotta get the still. You gotta get the still of him. Bing bam pow.
Yeah, it sounds like an elbow or whatever.
It's like him doing that. Sure, you can.
Yeah, the ping pong boom T-shirt.
Oh man.
We need to follow or don't follow T-shirt.
Oh damn! Follow, don't follow. We just turn that into a sticker. Don't worry about it. It has to be a full T.
Follow
It just be a
or
sticker.
don't, right on the shirt and shit. Give
It
people
just be a
the choice like
sticker.
that.
It'd be a sticker.
So wait, so let me we're talking about tropical resort. This picture here talking about Florida, warmer weather. You guys heard of Dubai, right?
Yeah,
What? Dubai?
Dubai.
you said it.
Is that what you said? You said Dubai or Dubai?
Coño, I said Dubai, but I said it too fast. Dubai.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard of Dubai. Yes.
So there's this commercial. I've been watching some episodes of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia and some other stuff on Hulu, and there's always this commercial I've been seeing recently, and it's Dubai Airlines, I think it is. No, Emirates. Fly Emirates.
Yeah, it's UAE, United
Yes.
Emirates. They used to be a sponsor for Barcelona.
Barcelona. So yeah. So so basically there's this woman on top of the one of those tall buildings there, the Burj Khalifa. And she's holding some signs, and you don't know where she's standing until they zoom out, and then the fucking big ass airplane passes by, and she's holding is like, here comes my friend finally, or whatever, and there's a big advertisement because there's a big expo happening this year, so they're like, fly better, fly Emirates, and go to the the convention that's happening over there. It's like the biggest in the world. But I thought when I immediately saw this commercial and I saw it over and over again, I just dismissed it. Fucking green screen. You could do anything.
Wait, that was going to be a question. That was going to be my only question. Like, is this a real? Is it CGI green screen?
And I was like, this is really good. And I had to, I always look it up and be like, is it fake? Is it not? It's real. And this is the second time that they put a commercial with this chick who's a real flight instructor. Who climbed up. They said it took about an hour and a half to climb up the pinnacle. So this is the very tippy top of
Wait. She
building.
climbed up the Burj Khalifa? She couldn't just take an elevator to the top floor?
Not the whole building. She climbed from 160 something floor, and then she climbed that pinnacle part. With
I'll have to look this up, dude, because you are fucking me up. Because this flight instructor doesn't seem like she has qualifications to be climbing buildings.
Flight instructor for skydiving. So apparently, if she falls off, she's cool as long as she's got that chute on her, right? Just in case.
Yeah, but you didn't say rock climbing either, though. So
yeah.
I'm like,
yeah. So basically, this bitch is fucking Ethan Hunt from Mission Impossible.
What building was that? That Ethan
Burj Khalifa.
Burj Khalifa? Okay. All right. Yeah, so it's that famous fucking I guess hotel, right? It's part hotel. It's a business.
Yeah, it's part hotel, part business.
But it's nerve-wracking. If you see the YouTube video, like the behind the scenes, it's fucking nerve-wracking because the first commercial that came out in August, you don't know where the fuck she's standing until they zoom out, and then they show you the city underneath her, and it's fucking high up there, yo. And I'm like, damn, it's not green screen, it's real. It just caught my attention.
Now,
I was like,
she have a
harness,
a parachute on while she's up there in case she slips and shit, or
she's wearing a. So I didn't go into detail here, but I'm pretty sure she has something underneath. But she's wearing a stewardess. Is that what we call them? Stewardess, right? Flight
attendant.
Flight attendant. Thank you. Flight attendant. Uniform. You know,
Can't
for
call them that no more, bro. Sexist.
yeah, my bad.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, she's wearing that uniform. And I kind of like zoomed in a little bit. I could see that. I think she's standing, or she's harnessed to.
Wait, now I'm even
sticking
more
up.
confused. I just thought about it. I thought you said she was a skydive instructor. How is she wearing a flight attendant uniform? What?
Oh, that's the whole thing. Exactly. That's what I said. I thought she has something underneath. I was hoping she has something underneath because it's either that or she's tied in. And even if she's tied in, to be up there, I don't know how tall this fucking building is, but there's wind.
It's over half a mile long. Up. I mean,
you got gusts of wind that could get up there that can easily fucking take you off. That it can blow you off. So I don't know. Mind-boggling. Fucking awesome commercial. And it makes me want to go to Dubai because the funny thing is, and here's the.
I think my sister's been to Dubai, if I'm not mistaken.
My sister has been to Dubai. She's been flying around the world for the past couple of years. She loved it. She showed it is a fucking amazing place. But the prelude to this, I was showing the kids last week Dubai because we were, it came up in one of those YouTube videos.
You keep saying Dubai.
Dubai. God damn it, Dubai. Dubai.
D-U, not D-A. Dubai.
You mispronounce a lot of things. My name is Martin, just for future reference.
What did I say, Marty Mo?
No, I don't know. You might fuck around and say, hey, Martin.
You call him Merton. You've been calling him Merton this whole time.
Martin? Is that good, Martin?
That's fine. Just don't call him Merton.
Yo, so one of the YouTube videos that I was trying to show on the kids on the 4K TV was Dubai and like the making of it and all the cool shit about it, and then boom, this commercial comes. I thought maybe it was like those advertisement that follows your internet tracking, like personalized advertisement.
Oh, you Google Dubai? Hey, look at this ad. You might want to go there
next month. But anyway, I thought it was cool.
So was it like a GTA situation? So she wasn't wearing a parachute, but when she got to the top, it was a parachute just floating and rotating up there by itself in the corner. Yeah. And then she just walked over it and it just showed up in her back.
Yeah.
I think so. And I did get GTA vibes when I was seeing that. I was like, shit, I want to play GTA so I could just jump off the airplane and skydive.
Just hit the Y button. It makes your dick bigger.
She held select and changed the parachute to the rainbow.
The rainbow shit.
Yeah, I missed this. Marcus, what's up?
Oh man, you missed a comment.
Who knows how long that comment was? Oh my god.
956. 956.
Oh my god. That was so long ago.
The aneurysm's here, guys.
That's a comment to the Florida situation.
Yeah,
it's an end around to avoid teaching actual history. Yep.
We're sorry, Marcus.
My god, he's a fuck up, Marcus. Please excuse us. Butter's not here. He's our usual tech guy.
He's gone. Marcus is gone. I can see how many people. Marcus is gone.
Well, he's on YouTube. So
yeah, there he is. I should go check over there.
Oh man, shit. My bad, Mark. You already know, bro. God damn it.
Just blame me. Because it really
we are blaming you right now. This is a whole thing.
It's not just blame me like you're willing to take the heat for somebody.
Just blame me.
It's just the fact that you won't even fix what you did bad.
I will be more attentive. Yo, but we're running for a while without comments. I was getting scared, yo. I think we scared our.
You didn't fucking check for comments. That's the whole point.
I'm triple checking here on Facebook.
You're too busy trying to say your part that you didn't even fucking check. Damn it, man. Who knows how many comments you missed?
Everything was going great until this. All right. 2 strikes on me today. That and the I don't have my damn Manorhead shot glass.
We didn't even know about that till now. Okay. What?
God damn it.
You just ran it on yourself. Snitching.
Oh shit. Yeah, so I mean, what else happened this week? We had that the fucking reporter lady and shit get hit by the fucking car as she's trying to do the report.
Oh shit. Yeah, that was hilarious.
Yo, she got hit by a pickup truck and ate that shit. Was it a pickup truck or a minivan? I thought it was a
Nah,
pickup
it
truck.
looked, I think it was a pickup truck. I didn't get a good look, but that motherfucking front grill was high up, so that might have been lifted. I don't know.
She turned over and she was like, "Did you hit me from up high or down low?" And she like, what the fuck? I'm okay,
Yo.
sweetie. She's so nice. Like she just hit you with a car, yo. You know, any normal person gets hit by a car with video camera, forget it. My neck, my back, all of it was fucked up.
Bro, yo. First of all, she got hit on camera. So she's probably about to get a raise. So she's about to get a raise because fucking workers' comp. You can't deny that. I got hit on camera. Workers' comp right there. She's about to get paid leave and shit. Probably she could get a lawsuit out of it. Oh man.
Do you think
So
that
much
since
stuff.
she told the lady, "I'm okay, go, you're okay, I'm good, I'm okay, good, you're so sweet, go ahead"? Do you think that she bypasses any legal?
Oh no, because she's not a doctor. There could be
She's a
lingering
shot.
effects. She could be like, oh, fucking an hour later, I was pissing blood.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yo, and also the driver, right? So where the fuck was the reporter standing for the driver to hit her?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It looked like there was some flashing cop lights behind her, so I got to imagine whoever was in the truck was focusing over behind her and looking that way instead of seeing where the fuck they were going.
How do we know the person driving the vehicle wasn't under the influence of something?
Yeah, because
That's true.
Because she's on a live shoot. There's fucking light. There's a bright ass light on her. So how the fuck do you avoid that or miss that?
She let her drive off, and she could have been hit by a drunk. She don't even know.
And the police that were there in the area were like, "Hey, you just hit a person. Hey, pull over." No, they were like, "No, just keep going. We're gonna report over to this dog barking call that we got and shoot a dog."
That's fucked up. The girl's like, "Don't worry, this happens all the time. It happened in college too. You wouldn't believe it.
It's my fault. I'm clumsy. Sorry.
It's my fault for standing in your fender.
My boyfriend runs me over at least twice a week."
Jesus. Where was this again?
I don't know. Maybe Florida. I don't know.
Probably Florida.
No, it was West Virginia. It was West Virginia.
Oh,
Yeah.
not that would explain anything. I'm just curious.
No, it explains a lot because West Virginia has a high fucking fentanyl usage rate.
God. Wait, is that where Ozark is? No.
What?
Never mind. That show Ozark on Netflix. Never mind.
I don't remember.
Never watched it.
Oh, okay.
Really good show.
Just hit season 4. Just hit today. Okay. Just
Did it hit
Season
today?
4 hit today?
I'm waiting for it.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Start that from season 1. It's a really, really good show. I think you'd enjoy it. What else?
Another show I waited to watch forever was damn, what was the fucking that other show? Breaking Bad. Like I waited like 8 years after the show finished to watch it.
That was a great show.
I don't get caught in the hype of shit. Like, oh, yeah, I'll get to it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, basically, Ozark is about a dude that is kind of running money, and he ends up getting it with the wrong people.
My wife has seen the whole shit. She fucking watches it all the time. I just leave the room and go do my own shit. Like, oh yeah, it's laundering and then with the cartels and then I'll be like, man, I'll get to it.
Yeah, it's good. When you run out of shit, find that. That's really good. At the beginning of every episode, they show like an emblem, and that emblem has 4 symbols in it. those 4 symbols show up in different parts of the episode. So like as you're watching, you're like, oh shit, I remember that fucking rat. You know what I mean? From the fucking beginning picture.
Okay.
I remember that, the boat, the this, the that. So
Yeah.
it kind of.
There's a couple of shows that do that. That tell you like preemptive foreshadowing what the episode's gonna be about.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah,
That's
good.
cool. That's cool.
Fucking,
I dig that.
What else is out there? The fucking the Xbox. Xbox bought Activision and acquired a whole bunch of games, developers and shit.
That's a huge. If anybody's seen some video games, that is huge for anybody out there who's ever even heard of Call of Duty.
Yeah,
that is huge.
So I was watching something that said when Call of Duty announced that they bought Activision, they bought it for billions, right? Like 60-something billion.
What, Activision bought Call of Duty, you mean?
Yeah. Or what Activision?
Yeah.
No, when Microsoft bought Activision.
When Microsoft bought Activision, yeah, they bought it for 68 point something billion.
Billion, right?
68.
Well,
yeah, 68 billion.
Well, the minute that they bought it and announced it in Japan, or was it China, PlayStation stock went down. It dropped 19 billion.
20 billion.
20 billion.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that they haven't technically bought them yet, but they're in the process of buying them. This was just the initial announcement of Xbox. Like, hey, we have come to an agreement with Activision that we're going to buy them out for this much, but we still have to go through the legal and process and paperwork.
Yeah.
So it's like when you go to buy a house and you put in the offer and your offer gets accepted, you still have to go through that work, that paperwork and the legal part about it. So any part during that legal work process, it could still fall apart.
Right. Yeah, now PlayStation, they're tied in because they have a couple of special game modes, right? They have some Spec Ops or some shit that is specific
they have
to their
contracts
only.
They have contracts with Activision for Call of Duty and other franchises, I believe, as well.
But the ones that are console specific are one called Spec Ops and another one that is it's like a zombie map or some shit like that they have as well that no other thing has. So their thing is like, well, we still have things in development with them, so we hope that they don't cut us short and try to what are they gonna do? Make them make PlayStation a Call of Duty game that just has those 2 modes and shit? You know what I mean? Because they're specific to PlayStation, those 2 things, or to a map and then something else. So then I was like, but this is an opportunity for Xbox to make money off PlayStation because now they own the shit that everybody wants to play. So when people are on PlayStation buying the fucking gun skins and camos, Microsoft's getting that money.
Yeah, my take on this is that Microsoft wants to make money, obviously, so they'll keep it on as many platforms as possible and honor, I think, initially the contracts that already is held between Sony and Activision. But I'm sure they're going to change it up afterwards.
Yeah, they were talking
renegotiate.
Yeah, they were talking about the last time the Xbox bought somebody. They did continue finishing the games and shit, but once the new games came out, it was console specific or whatever the fuck.
And it wasn't that long ago because
isn't Fortnite Blizzard?
They had just bought Bethesda. Fortnite is not Blizzard. Fortnite is I don't. It's what the fuck owns Unreal? It's Epic. Yeah, Epic Games. Okay. They own Unreal.
All right.
Because Epic started out working with Microsoft with the Gears of War franchise. They were the ones that developed Gears of War. Epic Games. They're the ones that worked on the first Gears of War on the Unreal Engine, made buku money selling that engine to everybody who could use it. Smart move. Then they snuck out from underneath. Well, they didn't sneak out. They were just like, all right, our contract is up. We out. And then They was like, we're gonna make this game called Fortnite, and boom, made billions in a year.
Yeah, that's fucking amazing.
And then
Amazing.
fucking Sony bought into the company of Epic Games. It's just a small profit share, but they bought into the profit of Epic Games.
Yo, but Phil Spencer just recently responded, and he said that he will continue to honor it. But I think that's just
Yeah,
for now.
yeah, they have to honor those contracts because those contracts are, I'm pretty sure, by multi-billion companies, they're fucking airtight. Like you can't back out of them. Like
Yeah,
yeah, those
plus
contracts.
you're telling them what they want to hear anyway. You're still in the process of buying it. You don't want to
Exactly.
have them all
Yeah.
skittish and nervous and shit.
Exactly. You don't want to say like, nah, fuck those contracts because that would be seen as an antitrust, as a fucking monopoly move.
Yeah. And then you're looking at all the gamers that are over there that love those games, and now you're stiffing. You're stiffing down.
No, it's not even that. It was just that your fucking buyout could be fucking halted by the DOJ because it's seen as fucking a monopoly.
Yeah, true.
So you would want to say the right words, be like, yes, you can have these games. These games will be on other platforms. They're not going to be only on Microsoft. We're not going to hoard them and keep them to us because if you say them shits, then fucking the DOJ is going to be like, nah, then we're going to fucking stop you from buying this company because that's a monopoly.
Once the deal goes through and it's purchased, then they're gonna say, "But you gotta buy Game Pass Ultimate Pass."
Yeah, once the deal goes through and everything's green, Xbox could be like, I don't think these games should be on PlayStation anymore, or maybe they could, or maybe they could be like, only PlayStation could only have Warzone, but multiplayer and zombies and everything else is gonna be on Xbox.
Right.
Like you can have the free to play stuff, but everything else is on Xbox.
And you can have the free to play stuff with us, like not even just to yourself.
Yeah, you can have the free to play stuff, but all these extra guns and skins on Xbox, zombies, Xbox, every new Call of Duty moving forward, Xbox.
Yep. You'll have to find a way to get the people to move over to you.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big way. That's a big move right there. If you can fucking console exclusive that shit slowly, and in time and shit, start getting those titles out console specific, forget it.
Because everybody knows if Sony would have bought Activision Blizzard, they would have made Call of Duty PlayStation exclusive off the rip.
Right off the rip.
Off the rip. Everybody knows. Everybody knows that. And nobody would have fucking batted an eye to it. Like, oh yeah, that's what Sony does. They console exclusive. Okay, that's understandable. But if Xbox did that shit, motherfuckers would have lost their wigs. It's like, oh shit, no, this is fucked up, this and that. But if Sony would have did that, niggas would be like, oh, that's what Sony does, console exclusives.
Yeah.
The
double standard.
The first thing where my mind went though, I was like, so here comes those Master Chief skins and COD. Let's do it. Let's do it.
That would be dope.
But what if?
But then
it'd be just like them holiday skins you get, Michael Myers, Jace. It'd be just a character that you run for a couple weeks and you switch it back to whatever character you got. You just gotta hope that he comes with a good gun and shit.
Yo, so trying to connect the dots here. So do you think that that's the reason why this fucking game is real mad buggy, because they knew they were going to be bought out and some employees aren't going to stick around in COD? I mean,
that bug shit came from their QA testers. No, their QA testers start striking a long ass time ago.
Okay.
So the QA testers, the people that find the bugs and report the bugs, started striking a long ass time ago because they wanted to unionize. Well, they got fired under the rug right before Christmas. A lot of people that were led on to believe that they were going to be staying on the job. A bunch of people got fired. And then they was like, yo, that's fucked up. And so then they wanted to unionize. And then they went into that whole shit. And then a lot of people started fucking striking. And then a lot of the developers started striking on top of the QA testers. And then that led to a bunch of shit. That's why those bugs didn't get fixed, because developers started striking. And then more people started striking because of the fucking, on top of the sexual harassment shit that
Yeah.
Activision was going through. That's been like a year and a half now, maybe 2 years. Like Activision has so much shit happening that was negative to them. And that's when Microsoft was like, bro, their stocks dropped so much, we could buy them for cheap. And 68 billion to Microsoft was like, this is the cheapest it's gonna get.
Yeah.
If they would try to buy them 3 years ago, it easily would have been over 100 billion.
Any cheaper, Sony would have bought them and shit.
Yeah. Well, Sony can't even buy them because Sony's value as a company is like 100-something billion, over 120 billion.
Yeah, there was
And
a meme.
68 billion would cut into a big chunk of their whole company's value. So they couldn't even do that purchase.
What's Microsoft valued at?
Over 2 trillion.
Wow. And that's obviously because they have several other products that are fucking.
Because they're Microsoft. Yeah, they have so much shit happening.
There's Microsoft in fucking everything nowadays.
Yeah.
And
So,
I saw a meme out there saying a fake Twitter account. I think it was like Sony responding to what was it? Damn it! I can't remember it. I'm gonna fuck it up.
Yeah,
Something someone posted.
Xbox on a fake Twitter thread had announced, hey, we're buying PlayStation or some fucking crazy shit. I forget exactly what it was. We're buying PlayStation and shit like that. And PlayStation's like came in with another tweet underneath that said, wait, who authorized this? And then Xbox comes up and says, sit down, boy. You know, like you're a little dog and shit. Like,
sit your broke ass down, boy.
Before we buy you too or some shit.
Sit your little broke ass down, boy. Shut up.
Doing our own shit here.
So yeah, Xbox, they've got one up, man. They've got one up. I mean, PlayStation has always had the exclusives, but Xbox with the Game Pass and being able to play in the cloud now and shit, they've really. And to be honest with you, PlayStation could probably do that shit too. I'm not sure if they cloud. I know they got Steam, but I don't know if that Steam is the same thing as like playing off the cloud.
Steam is not on PlayStation, my boy. Steam is exclusive to PC.
Yeah. So why did I have a little Steam icon on my PlayStation? Is it a separate app or some shit?
You got Steam on the.
No. That is a good question. I don't have. The last PlayStation I bought was a PlayStation 3. That's in the closet right behind me.
Anyway.
Yeah, that a Steam icon on your PlayStation.
I always thought Steam and PlayStation were the same.
Steam is a PC exclusive company that has its own market. A Steam where you can go is like a market that you buy PC games on.
It's the company is Valve that created Steam.
That created Steam. That's right, exactly.
Yeah.
Valve, exactly, yes.
And it's a storefront for PC games, but I'm reading to see if you can access it because I mean, technically, PlayStation, you open up a browser and boom, you got Steam. You got a Steam app on PlayStation. You could probably play it. I'm looking it up now.
I see gift cards at the store and shit that says PlayStation, and it'll have like the little Steam icon, the little gear looking or whatever the fuck symbol for Steam is on the gift card and shit. That's why I wasn't sure.
Actually, on Xbox, if you go to Anubis's gamer profile, when it shows up his gamer profile on the bottom, it has a Twitch icon and a Steam icon.
Okay.
So they're saying it's not possible. You'll get this data is not supported by the PlayStation 4, but I don't know how old.
Or 5.
And this is 2021, June.
Yeah, I would. And I got a PlayStation 3 also.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, you know, again.
Well, now, just recently, PlayStation started putting some of their games on the PC. Maybe they are now that game is available on Steam or something to that effect. I don't know.
I don't know if it's like a hack or something, but I'm seeing videos that popped up in a search. It says how to play Steam games on PS4. It says Valve Steam Link versus Sony PlayStation 4. So that's a versus. How to set up Steam to work with a PlayStation 4. So there are ways that people are doing it. So I'm not sure how I caught Steam and PlayStation and put them together, aside from looking at my PlayStation. But
Yeah, you saw the
You can
logo.
jailbreak it.
Yeah, you saw the logo on your PlayStation. Yeah, that's nuts. Because I did see the Steam logo on Anubis's profile. It has a Twitch logo and a Steam logo, and I just thought of it as, oh, well, he does play on his PC, so that's probably like
that's because I play Call of Duty through the Steam app
through the Steam.
when
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
playing the PC version of it.
They're playing the PC version. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, but Sony doesn't have that.
Yeah, so I don't know what the fuck I saw.
Sony just now recently released God of War on PC, and I don't know if you can even get that on Steam or through Sony's own place. They have a PlayStation Store for PC, or you could get it through Epic since they bought, because Epic Store is not a thing too. You have the Steam and you have Epic Game Store. So I don't know if that game is sold on the Epic Store or Steam or both. Monetarily, it would make sense that they would sell it on both if they want to make the most money.
Right.
But Sony doesn't necessarily do what's fucking the smartest move sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems that you can play God of War on Steam, Windows 10 and Windows 11.
So it is on Steam.
Yeah,
why-
that's what I was saying. Maybe
Is it on
Recently
Epic?
arrived
Is
for
it, on,
Steam and
is it
PC,
in the
yeah.
Epic Game Store? Can you look that up for me real quick? Is it on the Epic Game Store? If it isn't, that is dumb as shit, since they own a part of Epic Games. That would be dumb as shit, because that would be money coming right back into their pockets without having to split it. Because in Epic, with the Steam store, they would have to split that with Valve.
Epic.
Well, if you can get PlayStation games through Steam, then maybe that's what I saw. Maybe I saw a Steam gift card with a couple of titles.
But not on the PlayStation, though. But you can't get them on the PlayStation.
But yeah, you could play
That's
God of
true.
War
That's true.
off of epicstore.com. It says
Okay.
What is it?
I was about to say if they didn't, bro. Oh my God, Sony, what are you doing? Microsoft is about to buy you.
You deserve everything that happens to you.
Yeah, you would deserve all the bad things that come to you.
Yeah, I think Microsoft might just end the console wars period with this big purchase. I'm just saying they're moving in a whole different direction as far as
I think so. I think because of this, that Sony's gonna be like, yo, if we don't start cross-platforming, Microsoft could fuck us royally. Or they could just buy out all the studios and just keep us in the corner.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
Because the only thing left out there that is like big game that could like fuck Sony in the ass and like put them out of business is Take-Two Interactive, which owns fucking Rockstar, which owns anything with the fucking 2K logo on it, which is NBA 2K and fucking WWE 2K and shit like that. And they just purchased Zynga, the mobile the mobile fucking game developer Zynga.
The poker.
Yeah, well, Zynga produces a lot of fucking games. The poker is one of them, yeah. And Take-Two Interactive just bought them for like 12 billion or some shit like that. That was like a week ago. That was like a week before Microsoft purchased, not purchased, but made the announcement that they were in deal to purchase Activision. And that didn't make big news. Nobody heard about it, right? You didn't hear about it. That Take-Two fucking purchased Zynga for 12 billion. I heard about it because I'm deep in the web like that.
These motherfuckers are buying shit like they're spending fucking Stop World Hunger money and shit.
Yeah, 12 billion, bro. 12 billion to buy a mobile exclusive development studios. And they were saying we want to bring a lot of our franchises to mobile and shit like that. And this is Take-Two. Take-Two owns Rockstar, who everybody knows Rockstar makes Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
So we could be getting Grand Theft Auto versions of mobile type shit. Grand Theft Auto Online on mobile.
That'd be cool.
What?
It depends if it's smooth. If it's smooth and you could be at the
I'm
store and
talking
still do one of your cocaine runs.
Oh no, I'm not talking about is the game is gonna run smooth and shit. I'm talking about like the microtransactions that are gonna be implemented. Because you know how fucking mobile games are. It's just like, oh, you have to wait 12 hours to get this next thing you want. Or you can just buy it now for $28 or whatever the fuck.
Take-Two was, Activision was talking about topping Take-Two's $12.7 billion offer for Zynga. And then all of a sudden, Microsoft and Activision deal goes through. Did you read that?
So, that Take-Two, that Activision wanted to get Zynga.
Yeah.
But then I guess that Microsoft came in and was like, yo, we want to buy you out. And they was like, yo, fuck Zynga for 12. Why would we spend 12 billion when we could get 68 billion from Microsoft?
Yeah.
That is nuts. Whew. There's a lot of money going on. I'm not seeing shit.
You're gonna give them plenty of money on their battle passes and on their skins and camos and shit.
I blame this all on fucking Anubis and Martin for getting those fucking Call of Duty skins when I told them that shit was pointless. You could catch me with the default all day putting in work. Yo, I've always you know me. I've always been opposed to all that.
Well, Call of Duty, they give you points just for playing. So even just for playing, you're gonna get the free 100 points. So you'll be able to get skins as you play anyway. So I didn't buy skins for a long time.
Now, I'm talking about in the 360 days. In the 360 days when it was fucking DLCs and they would charge you $2 for a fucking skin pack. Or fucking
I didn't buy a lot of things, but I bought that Snoop Dogg voice.
I was about to bring it up.
I bought that Snoop. Damn, homie, he waxed you and shit. Like, what the fuck? You got smoked. Time to go get him back, player.
Yeah, bro. Yo, even back then, I was like, man, this is a slippery slope, my nigga. Don't do this. You're like, nah, bro, come on. This shit is funny, bro. This shit is hot. Excuse me. And I was like, bro, don't do this. They gonna fuck us in the end run. And then after that, they was like, hey, look, we have shit called DLC. That was the first time I ever heard that shit, that term, DLC. It's like, what the fuck is a DLC?
The Spanish rap group.
Yeah, I was like, yo, no morirá.
No morirá.
Yo, and they was like, nah, bro, if you just give us $20, we'll give you 4 more maps. Oh shit. 4 more maps? Like, yeah, and one of them
in a month, but for you right now.
And one of those is a map you already played on an older game.
Yeah, years ago. You remember this one? We recycled it for more money.
Straight cocksucker moves, bro. And now they got us all by the balls because of that shit.
One of the games that I kind of wasted my money was Cold War. I didn't really play it much. Played it a little bit, the multiplayer, for like a month and a half, and then got sucked to Warzone.
Nigga, you were the one that got me on Call of Duty in the first place. I was on Halo 3. Having so much fun, not spending money on shit. Because Halo 3
well, like you said, you don't have to spend money on Call of Duty. You did it. So
it's free.
It's free.
Just gotta grind and avoid the bugs.
But but back then in the 360, if I didn't spend money on that DLC, I would get split away from joining the matches. Remember that?
That's
When they
right.
did
They would
that,
kick the motherfucker out. Yep.
it would kick you out or be like, this player does not have the map or such and such.
Yep. Give you a little red on the bottom and shit. Call you out too.
This player's
Anubis
not
is
platinum level.
Anubis is cheap.
Yo, talking about gaming and stuff, did you read about that student who made mad loot selling his selfies for NFTs?
Yeah.
So I don't know if you caught it. So a student basically made a small fortune in what he basically took snapshots of himself for 5 years. And then he started selling those snapshot. What was it? 0.00001 ethereal.
Ethereum.
Which is like what is it? $3 basically.
Just say ethereal. Fuck it. You're not gonna say it right anyway.
It's Ethereum. It's Ethereum. ETH.
Yeah, but that's not what you said. Yeah.
So well, how much did he make? Shit.
$1 million, close to $1 million, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. So fucking crazy amount of money just out of, and I don't know. I mean, damn, 5 years of selfies each day. That's a lot of fucking pics, bro.
There's people that do that, man. There's people that do that. I've seen videos of montages of like a whole year of photos and shit like that. I've never seen nobody do that many years like he did.
The time lapse? No, I've seen the actual first ever NFT that blew up, that started the NFT game was a dude who fucking, I think it was fucking 10 years, who fucking an everyday fucking selfie for 10 years.
Yeah, but I thought NFTs had a certain file size. How can you get that all them 10 years into one NFT file size to be able to mint?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that was like the first major NFT that got sold. That it was like fucking 50 million or some shit like that, or 40 million, or some ridiculous shit like that. Or it wasn't even. Maybe it was from his day he was born or some shit like that. I know it was like a time lapse, like an everyday selfie type shit. That was the first NFT that I heard of that was like that blew up, and then that's what started the whole like, yo, what is this NFT thing that people are paying this ridiculous amount of money on?
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Dude's making cake, man. I mean, it's one of those things where you could be nobody, and if people like your NFTs, you'll make some money. You know, you could fucking blow the fuck up. Yo, them fucking, and that's the thing with the NFTs too, right? Because like they got that billionaire ape club, right? It's a fucking ape, and it looks kind of sloppy, right? But people are buying it now. When you buy that, now you're in an exclusive group. Now you're in a Discord with some famous motherfuckers. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what you're buying into, is to be able to rub elbows with some of the other motherfuckers that own these NFTs because they're spending. You're in an elite level of spending now.
Facts.
And some people are incorporating it into their businesses. You guys remember the Herbal Chef, the guys that my sister set me up with the cannabis dinner, the infused dinner? They came out from Cali and did a nice big dinner for us, 5-course meal and shit, all sitting there. Those guys just announced that they're releasing NFTs, as a certain amount of NFTs, and you'll be able to have meals through them and shit. You know what I mean? Like this NFT will cover a certain amount of meals or whatever experience that you're going to get from having this NFT. So it'll be just you and like, I think there was 100 of them. So there'll be 100 people that have this NFT that I'm not sure how much they spend. They didn't announce the price yet. They were just kind of announcing that they're going to be doing this NFT thing. So, you know, you'll be able to have this NFT. You show them the verified NFT and you just walk the fuck in and you don't got to pay and you have whatever experience they give you.
Actually, if you bought the NFT, then you already paid.
You paid, exactly. But they were talking about like, I think I saw something in there about 21-course meal, some shit I've never heard of before. Like I've never heard of a 21-course meal, 18-course meal, but apparently these things fucking exist.
Damn.
A lot of fucking courses, bro.
I thought 10, 12-course meal. I've heard of those.
But you never heard of the salad and then the salad before the meal, and then the salad after the meal, and then the salad right before you leave meal.
Well, somebody made a joke before my dinner. They were like, "Yeah, one of my friends went to one of these infused dinners, and it ended up being the first three. The first three things they brought out were different kinds of foam and shit, right? So I was, I was nervous as hell. I'm like, I hope I don't get a bunch of foam and shit, like trying different scientific techniques and shit. But nah, it was fucking really good. Like it was literally we were licking our plates. Everything was fucking amazing. And then we maxed out the tolerance on the cannabis too, so that was dope. But yeah, the NFTs are fucking huge right now, and they're fucking businesses are finding new ways to incorporate them to get that traffic in, to get that flow.
Oh, there's a lot of businesses that are incorporating that. Video games are incorporating. Ubisoft was trying to incorporate NFTs into a video game shit. There's this video game voiceover actor who's working with this AI company that's trying to sell the NFT version of his voice. There's a lot of shit people are trying to do with that shit now, bro.
Eminem just bought an NFT of himself.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah. It was the
that's what I was
with
thinking.
The Eminem hat.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, yo, why doesn't somebody just come out with a bunch of celebrity, fucking NFTs, just cartoony caricature type of the celebrities.
Well, because it wouldn't be legal because you're using their likeness.
But caricatures are a little off. Can you
but
say
you're still
a caricature
using,
is a likeness?
But because that's what the word likeness comes into effect. This motherfucker, the Eminem one, all he did was do a gorilla with a hat that Eminem wears a lot.
Okay, so
it wasn't a likeness to Eminem. It's because Eminem doesn't own the rights to that hat, but everybody knows that Eminem.
It's not a shady hat. You know what I mean? It's not a shady or
it's just a hat that Eminem wears a lot. So everybody knows that Eminem wears this hat.
Well, see, and my thought behind these celebrity NFTs were to get the celebrities to buy them. You know what I mean? Not to get necessarily everybody else, but I'm sure celebrities want an image that represents them.
Yeah, but they would be sued into the ground before that shit got off the ground.
You'd have to talk to the celebrity first and let them know you'd like to make them an NFT, see if they're interested in all that bullshit. You'd have to get approval for their likeness before you even drew anything up, right?
Yes, and that's where they would get a cut from the rip.
And then the celebrity can live forever in Meta.
Yeah.
What about these the properties that are going now, the virtual properties? I heard like some big department store bought a virtual property and they actually set up like a store inside. So now you can go in VR and go into their store and check racks out and hold shit up and make purchases like if you're in a location.
What?
Yeah, man.
Wait. Are we talking about like
research that? I'll have to research that and get that.
I think that's just called a website. Isn't that just called a website?
Yeah, Virtual 360.
It was like you're playing Roblox, walking into a fucking store and shit. Like they've got racks and clothes, and you can pick out shit, purchase it in store. I want to say
H&M. Wait. Microsoft had a demo for this on the Kinect years ago. On the Kinect. No, on the Kinect. That you could just on the Kinect you could Google this shit. You will find a fucking YouTube video where you could just grab a fucking dress and the Kinect will read you. You throw it over you and you can model yourself in the fucking dress.
Yeah.
The people that do Fable, the guy that does Fable, what's that guy's name? I don't know, worked for Microsoft. I don't know if he still does.
Oh, I know you're talking about that motherfucker who made all those empty promises.
Yeah, exactly. He demonstrated it.
I think he was Lion Games. That he was the head of Lion Games.
Yes. He demonstrated one of those things where they took a snapshot of a fucking a card or a sheet of paper with something on it, and that drawing on the piece of paper after they showed it onto the Kinect cam showed up in the game.
In the game, yup. Yeah. I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, but that was
what the fuck? Yeah, you're right. That dude's name, Ross. Fuck.
He had a really like elaborate way of like talking about something, basically about Fable.
Yeah,
Just the way
that he would fucking fuck you up with all his lies and shit.
I was
Yo, anybody
sold. I
down for
was like,
another shot, yo?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah,
oh,
I'm trying to find it. I'm sure I'll come across it again, but it was a major sale and it was virtual property. And some companies making land or whatever, and you could buy virtual land, and companies were flooding in to buy this. It's almost like becoming the fucking like the Beverly Hills of the shopping district. You know what I mean?
Bro,
Virtual
if
reality.
this is true, bro, I will learn how to fucking develop and code for that
Yeah.
shit
So
is there
tomorrow.
an
I
island
read that
involved in that
people were
one?
buying the property on there and holding it so that a major company would come and buy that property off of them for more.
Bro,
But and then
I
Best
will
Buy's
learn.
working on a virtual store as well to help their customers because of COVID and shit like that. I just read that, but I don't think that
That
has to
is
do. But
called
I'm
the
talking like they.
fucking. That's a web. That is the web. That is an internet
Yo,
page.
I don't know if this is the
I
one. Yo,
think
this
they
is a
want to do like a
Reuters.
VR experience where you can like walk in and feel like you're in the store. That's what it looked like on the demo that I was watching.
Yo, this is from a report from Reuters in November of 2021.
I want to say
A
H&M,
patch,
but
a patch of virtual real estate.
I'm late.
Patch of virtual real estate in the online world, Decentraland, sold for a record
Yeah,
2.4
Decentraland.
million worth of cryptocurrency.
Yeah, Decentraland is one of them that people are buying property on there.
That's fucking nuts.
It
And
is.
it's major companies, major businesses that are trying to do it.
Yo, so
I have
let's
one question. I have one question. What do these people do that bought all this shit? What do they do when those servers get shut down?
I guess you got to guarantee the person you're buying from has a good setup, huh?
Because there's only a finite amount of shit if those servers get shut down.
Yeah.
Anything could trip those servers and you lose all that millions.
Something's gonna crash.
Yeah,
you
we
gotta have
live
that
in an
map backed up.
unstable planet. We live in an unstable planet where fucking volcanoes and tsunamis could happen at any moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, and that's a huge investment. Yo, but like, wasn't there going down the road here like years in the future? Isn't this like the that show that came out? What the fuck, Black Mirror, I think, or maybe it was another one like Black Mirror where
Black Mirror is one of them where they kind of use the future and technology to tell twisted stories and shit.
so
Like
this one
how
may,
our obsession with the future and technology can come and turn on us type shit.
and I know that there was another one on Amazon Prime, but anyway, like Black Mirror, but I forget the name, but Electric Dreams, I think it's called. Um,
Yes, it was.
Electric Dreams, and so one of them, I don't know which one it was. There was an episode where, in the future, basically it was like GTA. People were living out in this virtual reality that was basically real looking, and you got different skins and shit like that. And then basically people can opt to live in that virtual reality for real and die in the real world, and they basically download your consciousness into the game, and they live. You know,
Mhm.
you live out. So I'm thinking you're buying property, you have a virtual real estate, you own something there that's real, and you're in that virtual reality, and then all of a sudden, boom! In the future, you could download your consciousness and you live forever inside the fucking VR.
Kind
Yeah,
of
And
like
that also,
but how would that happen? How would you download your consciousness from a fucking Oculus?
well, I'll get back to
through
you in
the
50
stack.
years.
Obviously through the cortical stack.
Right.
Salud.
Salud.
Salud, salud, salud.
Yeah, man. Neo answered that shit for us, bro.
That TV show on Netflix touches the same thing where they talk about I forget what the fucking name of the show is. I really like the show too. The second season came out with the guy from The Falcon, the guy that plays the Falcon. He was in it. Altered Carbon. Altered Carbon. So they use cortical stacks and they can put their cortical stack into a fresh host, a fresh body and shit. So you kind of go through the main character being a few different people through the series and shit like that.
But
But
that's
they always have the
different.
same memories, the same abilities. But yeah,
That's
but
different.
that's how they're transferring their memories to it.
They're transferring, yeah, their memories into a fucking android.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's not an android. They're putting them into another human being, and then the human being now you could be a little girl.
Was it a human
also
being?
carbon.
Was it a human
I
being,
thought it was
or was it a synthetic
It
human?
was a synth. It was a synth because they had extra abilities and shit.
No, he was a special type of person. His character, he's a special type of guy or whatever. There's not that many of them on the planet. It's almost like a Jedi in his universe.
Yeah, but the people that they were transferring into, I could have sworn it was a synth.
They said that it was an inmate. Like one of the guys that he got put into was like some guy that did time or some shit. Like he was cryogenically frozen or some shit.
Oh, so you could just implant your shit into a brain. All right.
Yeah.
Into
but
a normal brain.
In the show, there are bionic people and hookers and shit like that. There are biotech and shit like that in the show. There's a hotel that he goes to like be, where he rests his head and shit. And there's like the whole thing's controlled by like AI and shit.
Oh, see, that's what threw me off. I thought they was like, yo, these motherfuckers are thrown into synths.
Yeah, they call them sleeves.
He dies. He bleeds.
Sleeves, yeah, sleeves.
Call them sleeves.
The sleeves. Yep.
Yeah.
But
I
the
thought they were
sleeve is from somebody that something happened to them. Like there's one guy that dies or somebody dies and they get put into a little girl body because the little girl had like some heart thing or some crazy shit. You know what I mean? So they're using hosts. It's not like Westworld where they're using computer printed people and shit.
Yeah, my bad. You're right, bro. They call it re-sleeving into different human bodies. Human bodies are sold off who basically can't afford their debts or whatever, or other tragic stuff.
But they're called his particular person, the guy that he originally was called a certain thing, and there's not many of them. You know what I mean? And as a matter of fact, I think they touch on that. You're like the last one and shit.
Yeah, I think it was for super soldier, basically, almost, right? Something like that.
Yeah, because he got some abilities and shit. Like he could, in the very first episode, he sensed people through the wall and knew how many was coming around the corner and all that shit.
That was Rick Flag.
But yeah, the show was good, and actually they came out with a cartoon segment in between one of the seasons that was really good.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, they did kind of like the Animatrix and shit, but to that show.
Yeah, damn shame they canceled it. Fuck.
I know, right?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, Netflix is known for that. They fucking be canceling shows after one season. Quick to pull the trigger.
Cowboy Bebop,
nigga.
How did they fuck that up?
Fuck out of here. The nigga's like, fuck out of here. Oh, we lost Marty.
No, yeah, my camera went. I'm switching it now.
Yeah, you lost battery. Okay, he's back.
Turn the camera. I'm back.
He's back. Yo, did anybody, now that we're talking about shows and shit, did anybody happen to even hear or catch this show that just came out on HBO Max called Peacemaker? Or The Peacemaker?
Yeah, I started it, but that's a weekly thing, right? They come out every week, an episode drops?
Well, the initial debut of the show, they gave us 3 episodes off the rip.
Okay. All right.
The initial debut. They gave us 3 episodes, and it is a weekly drop after that initial 3.
Takes place. The show takes place directly after Suicide Squad.
The second Suicide Squad movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
And?
Yeah, immediately. Yeah.
Is it good?
That's good. It's
good. It's fucking good. It's written by the dude who did the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, James Gunn.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Okay,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so James Gunn did the second Suicide Squad movie after he got let go from Marvel over some Twitter comments that he made. So he got let go by Marvel, and DC was like, "Hey, we'll give you a check. Come to us." And then he was like, "I could do the second Suicide Squad movie for you." They were like, "Great, that's awesome. Do it." So we did the second Suicide Squad movie. It was fucking funny. It was good. It was better than the first one.
Yeah, for sure.
And then they were like, is there anything else you want to do? And he was like, I like this Peacemaker character. I want to do a TV show about him. And they were like, what? A TV show? Yeah, for HBO Max. And they was like, all right, creator freedom. There you go. You can do whatever you want on this fucking Peacemaker character on HBO Max. And then Marvel was like, hey, we see that you're doing good over there for DC. We want you back. We
Did they
kind of
really
want you
hire
back.
him back?
They hired him back, and he
Volume
did Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. He finished Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 now with Thor and all the niggas in the movie.
But they're saying that they think he's done with Marvel because of the way they treated him, and he's easily could go into DC.
Not if he went
Well,
back.
Marvel has a huge ass checkbook. It's kind of like Sony and Sony and Xbox.
It's hard to take it personal to check like that.
Be like, hey, you fucked me over, but goddamn, this checkbook don't look good to me.
Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna write a cheap shot innuendo at you that you're not even gonna realize in the movie, and I feel better.
Son of a bitch, I'm in.
Yeah, that's basically what he said. You son of a bitch. He looked at the check. You son of a bitch. I'm in.
Dude, we can't do this without you.
Yo,
People
thank
like
God,
you.
man, because Volume 3 would have been trash if it wasn't him.
No, because he was in the middle of writing Volume 3, and then he got fired by Marvel because of some shit that he tweeted like 10 years ago. And then, he was like, fuck it, I'm fired. And then DC was like, hey, we have a spot for you. And then he did fucking Suicide Squad 2. And then Marvel was like, you know what? The shit that you treated, we thought, we looked it over, it's not that bad. Come back, finish writing that movie. So he finished writing fucking Guardians of the Galaxy 3. And then they filmed it. And then he was like, yo, this shit's about to be wild. And I'm waiting on that movie.
Is that what's
shit's
coming
about to be-
after? That's coming after Doctor Strange, I guess, because I heard Doctor Strange the next one.
Yeah, Doctor Strange is the next one. I'm not sure what's coming after that because they have so much shit slated. It's
Yeah, I
like,
hope they don't hold it for 10 years and shit. The actors
Yeah,
be old
like-
showing up to the press conference.
that's true. That is so true. That is so true. Yeah, but I think it should be. No. It's no, I think it is that because I was gonna say is the Love and Thunder Thor because it's the Thor Love and Thunder, and then it's Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, or it's either Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, then Thor Love and Thunder.
What is it, Phase 4?
So
It's
do you
Phase
think
4.
that do you think that he went back like to DC now? He's gonna work some projects until he hears back from Marvel, or does he have?
Nah,
extra
he's
work
working
lined
both
up?
sides. He's working both simultaneously.
It's
Man.
multiverse of Madness first, then Love and Thunder, then Black
Then Love
Widow,
and Thunder.
then then Love and Thunder, maybe Wakanda Forever because that's been held up again in the.
Oh yeah, that
recent
got
years.
held. Oh yeah, that did get held
Yeah,
up
yeah.
because people fucking caught
Chadwick.
COVID and shit on the set.
After that, it's the Marvels. With that's gonna be cool actually with Ms. Marvel and
With Miss Marvel,
Captain Marvel.
with Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, and what was the other one? It was Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, and it was that chick who was in the Disney series with the Scarlet Witch.
Her sister.
Nah, the chick who was in the Scarlet Witch series.
The TV show, The Neighbor.
The
Other
witch.
Not the neighbor. The black chick. What the fuck was her name?
The cop lady,
Rocky.
or whatever. From
No,
the outside.
Rambo.
Yes,
her name?
Monica Rambeau. Monica Rambeau. Yeah. Yeah, because she caught
Marvels.
she caught cosmic powers going through the thing, and she gets the cosmic powers like Captain Marvel. So it's Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, Monica Rambeau.
And then it's Volume 3, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. So that's coming out supposedly slated for 2023.
Bro, we're already in 2022.
Well, no, I say supposedly because we don't
year?
know when Wakanda comes out, so we don't know if that's going to push it or what.
Well, yeah, Wakanda Forever did get fucking pushed. Wakanda Forever was supposed to come out in April this year. It was supposed to originally come out in April of this year. And that got pushed back because of COVID, because the fucking couple of fucking cast members caught COVID because one of the main characters refused to get a vaccine.
Fantastic Four. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, and
Quantumania. That was another one that was supposed to come out in 2023. That's gonna be
fucking amazing. I love them Ant-Man movies, yo.
Yeah, the Ant-Man movies are dope. Yeah, they are dope.
And then it's Fantastic Four to be TBA and then Blade.
See, Fantastic Four, they haven't announced the characters yet. Blade has been announced and they have the characters for it. So that's already in production. Fantastic Four, if they haven't announced the characters yet, then that means it's not in production. That means
Charlize Theron is being. It looked like they're trying to woo Charlize Theron as an Invisible Woman.
You told me that shit last week, and I told you this shit sounds bogus. And not even last week, a few days ago. What am I talking about? You told me this shit is bogus, bro. Bogus.
Now, I know I saw a trailer to that movie Morbius. Are they going to introduce Blade and any of that vampire action, or do you think that's
Sony
altogether?
Yeah, that's Sony. That's Sony. Morbius is being done by. It's being done by Sony.
Sony has a couple of Marvel characters still, right? They got Spider-Man, Morbius,
Venom.
And Venom. Yeah, they're not done with Spider-Man, dude. They're gonna milk that.
They keep that license unless the contract says that as long as they pull
10 years
every 5 years, they'll keep it.
10 years. Yeah, every 10 or 5 years. I think it's either 10 or 5 years. Yeah.
Because they were rumored to come out with a Spider-Man movie that would be Miles. In it.
Well, they did. That's why they did the animated.
No.
They
live.
Opened up
live.
Yeah. But
live
they
action.
opened up the metaverse with the Miles Morales cartoon, and then they brought it to real life with the Spider-Man
Damn it! Don't tell me that I didn't see it.
You might be right, Martin, because I think from the last Sony Marvel movie was the Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield, and then I think it was 5 years later that the multiverse animated movie came out.
Okay.
Is it either 5 years? It had to be 5 years because it didn't seem like 10 years went by. But in my mind, at least, it didn't seem like it.
Anubis, you haven't seen any trailers to the new Spider-Man movie?
Just the 3, I think it was. I haven't seen anything more. I haven't been looking for it because I want to see it.
But the trailers, right? You've seen like movie trailers.
I know that there's multiple Spider-Mans, and I know that
Wait, what fucking trailer shows that? What fucking multiverse? What trailer shows multiple Spider-Man?
Yeah, it does not.
No trailer shows that. No trailer shows that.
None.
Oh, there must have been a YouTube video.
I challenge you to bring me a fucking trailer that shows multiple.
Okay, it wasn't a trailer. I must have watched the YouTube
about it. In one of the trailers, what they do show is Dr. Octopus, which is why I was comfortable at saying multiverse because obviously the guy plays.
I just didn't know Morales was showed up.
Well, multiverse is because in the first fucking trailer, Doctor Strange says this is a multiverse you're opening.
No, but I didn't know that Morales was in. I know what multiverse is. I know that was in the trailer. I know that I knew that Spider-Man was gonna multiple version of Spider-Man was gonna come out because that's just obvious. And I've been hearing and seeing shit from Instagram to fucking Twitter.
All the different versions of Tom Holland that show up in this movie are fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, I don't want Anubis to go on and have like a false hope. There's no Miles Morales in this movie. What I'm saying is they opened up the multiverse.
Oh, yes. Okay.
There's just different versions of Tom Holland, bro. It's not Miles Morales.
It's Tom Holland. Think about that. That would be cool. Maybe that still could happen. I don't know.
But not in that movie.
Not in this movie.
And until
It's
this
just
movie,
Tom Holland.
I didn't realize how smart Tom Holland's character was in this movie. Like he's still a scientific kid as this Spider-Man.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the other two movies
No.
didn't show the scientific part of him really. You know?
No, they did in the second one.
Yeah, he's
The second
smart.
one.
It's just that.
Yeah. Did you not see the Far From Home? Far From Home?
What? Yeah, he was making the web shooters or whatever.
That's in the first one. That's
Oh, that's
Homecoming.
the first one. Oh
In
yeah,
the second one,
yeah, okay.
in the second one, Far From Home, he's in a lab creating his own suit and fucking doing the fucking Iron Man shit and everything.
That's right. The whole thing about him is that he's got all that intelligent potential. That's why everybody fucking likes him, and Tony Stark has got his back and all that shit.
And the Sony
MIT and all that shit.
Yeah, in the Sony movie, in the Sony Marvel, where he goes against the Green Goblin, and it's a famous quote where the fucking Green Goblin goes up to Spider-Man and he's like, well, you know, I'm kind of a scientist myself. Because Spider-Man is kind of a scientist.
Yeah, gotcha. All right, cool. I was watching these last Tom Holland movies, and I'm looking at him like just an immature young teenager that's still silly and thing. I'm not looking at him like the intelligent scientist. But this last movie had me look at him like this motherfucker sharp. Like he's smart there. You know what I mean? Like
no, you're not alone though, man.
Shit.
I don't know. I don't think that they brought that much
You've been
out.
checking my dudes. I gotta fucking
clear the pipes.
No, I'll be right back.
Yo, it's always been 2 hours. Yo, but I didn't get that side of Holland out. The smart side. I think it's been more of just him in high school, him being younger version than
immature, silly, like oh my god, still in shock of everything and like still absorbing all the shit that's happening around him and shit, like a kid would, like a teenager would.
Yeah, and I mean, there's so many fucking Spider-Man comics. I forget which one that really takes him into the high school phase. Because the earlier ones, he was always a photographer or whatever, but it was more adult-like, I guess.
Yeah. They tried to give him like a fucking a dry alter ego. And the alter ego, it got so fucking tired of retelling that fucking photographer story that he's best friends with Spidey and he takes his photos and makes money at the thing. They got so tired of that, they left that shit out. They left that shit all out. But this movie was, man, it was amazing, bro. I have not been so happy with spending my money at a movie theater to see a flick, because there's so many ways to see the fucking movie free. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. And I've never really done that for Marvel movies to see it free. I always wanted to see it either big screen or in a good version. I don't like.
Yeah, if it's an epic film, I'll pay to go watch it, but I'm not gonna go watch Bad Boys in the theater. You know what I mean? It's a great movie. It's gonna be good. I know it. But to me, that's just like an action movie that's gonna go by and I'll be okay. I'm not gonna go see that. But if it's something like, they make some crazy grand action epic Halo film with deep characters, a storyline or some shit, I might go watch that in a theater. Or if they do some just what I mean, some cool shit, some great graphics, make the story epic, make it passionate, deep, give you all that the fear and when you start feeling the emotions with the characters in the film, that's when you're
so basically every single Marvel movie so far except Eternals. No,
no, because right, because like Ant-Man, I wouldn't have gone to the theater to watch that, but I love the fucking movie.
Oh yeah,
Doctor Strange, even with all the visual effects, I wouldn't have gone to see that. But Endgame, what you call it, all of them shits, all the Thanos ones and shit, that definitely would have watched that in theaters. This Spider-Man one, amazing in theater. I'm glad I watched it in theater and not at my house on the couch and shit. It was so worth the money. And I watched it matinee. We spent $14, $7 each.
That's what's up. I had the conversation with Matthew not too long ago because after you guys told me the last time, I was like, shit, I'll try to take him. And then he was like, oh, so it's coming out in Disney then? And I was like, yeah. I was like, all right. He was like, all right, then I could wait, no biggie. And he was like, but he was like, but will you go get me the slushy that I like to get from the movie theater and the popcorn? I was like, yeah, we could do that. So we can make it into like a home theater here at the house while you have your slushy that you normally get and the
Yeah,
popcorn.
how's it gonna come on Disney though?
It's not. There are
28.
zero Spider-Man movies on Disney. Zero.
February 28th. So maybe it's not
Right.
Disney.
The only thing they have Spider-Man are the cartoons, and that's like Amazing Spider-Man, all the original classic shit they have. But they don't have none of the new flicks, none of the Tobey Maguire, none of that shit.
None. So where is it going to be on then?
Nothing. There was not a Sony streaming.
According to Voodoo, No Way Home will get its digital release. Also, Voodoo, which is a rental, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, Voodoo, and
You'll be
that's
able to rent it, pay for it.
Yeah.
You'll be able to Redbox it, I'm sure.
Bro, just take your kid to the movie theater, bro. You went during the height of the pandemic and you took him to the movie theater. Why would you take him now?
Because when I told you this last time, when I booked it, there was nobody in the seats. It was like 3 other people in the movie theater, and the last one, which was Eternals, yeah. And actually, Nico came with me. There was still only like 6 people because you could tell when you booked the seats, right?
All right now,
but
you're going to see a movie that's been out for a few months already.
Yeah,
this is what I'm trying to
last time
tell
I
you.
checked it, though, it's still packed, yo.
I went at
Because it's a really great movie. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
No.
It's a great movie. It's a great movie.
My daughter got out of school at about 1:00. I took her to the 2:55. It was literally like 9 people in the fucking theater. The 5 people sitting next to me, the 2 people behind me, and us, me and my daughter. That's it.
Yeah, that's an idea right after school. Yeah.
Bro, we went to go see it. It was like over the Christmas and New Year's holiday spread. We went on a Tuesday after, like Tuesday, 1:00 or maybe earlier than that. You could go on a Sunday early, nigga, and you have nobody there.
Shit, I'll just look now then for tomorrow. Well, no, tomorrow's Saturday, so.
Yes. So I said Sunday.
We got the AMC
I said Sunday.
app. We got the AMC app, and when we went, apparently the AMC app, if you use your barcode every time you go, it'll give you 20% off. So I had no idea, but Jesse, before I went, was like, Eddie, if you buy anything, use this barcode, right?
You don't have the StubHubs membership, bro? You don't have the StubHubs?
Nah, so I pulled up and shit, bro.
It's free. It's free. It's a free membership.
What? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's an AMC thing specific or whatever. I think it's just
the AMC StubHub is specific to AMC, and they have the free membership.
Okay, so
and you can still build reward points on that.
Oh, nice. I bought a large popcorn. I bought 2 large sodas. Right, each soda's like $5 each. The popcorn's like $7. Right. I got a fucking hot dog. I got Mariah some Skittles, and that shit came out to $23. I was like, usually it's just like fucking $40 and shit. I'm getting snacks going in there. I was like, 23, I'll take it. I'm like, you fucked up, but I'll take it. Said nothing.
That's that StubHub's reward program. Well, the StubHub membership program.
Cinemark, right? Cinemark. That's what.
You have Cinemark? Okay.
Yeah, that's what it is. I got the Cinemark hack. They give you 20% off. We do have an AMC nearby, but that's not the one.
Yeah, we have AMC. AMC is StubHub's program. Yeah, and it's the same shit.
Yeah, so it's dope. It's dope. I didn't have to go to the line to pay. I just showed my barcode at the pedestal and podium walked in. They gave me tickets there.
The exact same shit with AMC, except they don't give you tickets. They just scan your shit and they tell you your shit is that way.
Yeah, and this is the first time I go to the movies since before COVID. So I was they've been just walking up and doing all the
they've been doing this shit since way before COVID and AMC.
No, I mean walking up to the podium, with the podium and the barcode and all that shit before COVID.
Yes, I'm talking about going to see fucking the regular Avengers movies. Fucking Age of Ultron is like scan, just go.
Yeah, I've been
fucking Infinity War, scan, just go. Endgame, scan, just go.
I just been using
tickets.
Flixster.
I haven't seen a movie ticket since Amboy Cinemas.
Well, that's a funny because over at Cinemarks, when you show them the barcode at the pedestal, they'll scan your barcode and hand you tickets, so you can like go back out and get drinks. And shit.
That's fucking retarded, bro.
That's fucking waste of paper and shit. Because I got it right on my
Yeah,
fucking phone.
exactly. For real. Like, look, we
literally
did
handed
the
me
scanner
two
shit.
tickets.
Then it's
Two
like,
tickets
oh,
for
just
the
try.
memory.
Yeah, but you
Can
need
you
it
just
for your
keep-
scrapbook, bro. You need it for your scrapbook, all right?
That's what I thought. I'm like, so maybe somebody wants to keep their shit. I don't know.
Yeah, that's just fucking weird, bro. That they would have the app and then print you a ticket.
Yeah, it's so fucking weird. Yeah, they see that I purchased them and they still handed me literally 2 physical tickets. And they didn't even have to rip it. Like, you know, you take it up, they rip it in half, give you half. He didn't even do that. It was already ripped for me. Just gave me the rip halves and shit.
So he just gave you a ticket, a RIP ticket, might I add, and just sent you on your way.
Sent me on my way. And then Mariah
That's
had
weird.
to go back out. Oh no, she didn't go all the way back out. She had to use the restroom, but they had one inside. I was gonna say she went back out, they didn't even check her, but no, that's not true.
You see, AMC theaters, the restrooms are within the parameters of the bought tickets area. It's not their bathrooms are not out in the, I guess you would call the main area where everybody. So yeah, so they want to have to check your tickets to use if you use the bathroom.
Only if you gotta go get more snacks and shit.
I think I'm gonna go this weekend. I think I'm gonna go this weekend. I'm actually gonna probably go to the one that you can eat and drink. I mean,
take them. It was really fun. It was well written. It was witty. There was a couple times where I kind of predicted the jokes, but even then, they were, I still had fun and had a good time. And there's so much nostalgia in this movie that you're just gonna be like, oh shit, like that's dope the way they did that.
There's a lot of nostalgia in the movie, yeah. There's a lot of callback to previous Spider-Man movies.
Yeah. What's
Tom
the second
Holland outdone
Spider-Man?
himself.
Looks good
There's
Sunday.
Tobey Maguire, the second dude, and Tom Holland.
I didn't catch that, but I know that it's Tom Holland and Toby and Garfield.
Garfield. Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield.
God damn it, Martin.
He should not be spoken. We don't like Venom Spider-Man.
Well, Venom Spider-Man was Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
That was Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
God damn it, Martin.
See, I don't want to.
I've been saying Tom Holland this whole fucking time. Tom Holland, just so nobody else saying the name of the other fucking Spider persons.
And he's Venom in the fucking.
Do we not like the other Spider-Man?
It's not the point. The point is that it's a spoiler. It's a spoiler. It's things that's not supposed to be known. They're not in the trailer.
Oh yeah. Well, he already fucking said he knows.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna eventually know. It's all good. I'll probably forget.
God damn it, Charlie.
I should have been extra drunk.
He's been getting spoiled by fucking Twitter and all that shit anyway.
Yeah, I can't stop that.
Bro, I avoided it. For a month and a half. Every spoiler, I avoided it. I avoid anything that had the fucking word spider or the word man.
until 2 minutes and 5 seconds, 2 hours and 7 minutes in, and I made Eddie say it.
God damn it. Now I'm watching something with the fucking Venom suit Spider-Man in No Way Home off of some Geek Feed website. Mother fudge.
I avoided all types of spoilers for that shit for months. Like, yo, I didn't want to get this shit spoiled for me, and I didn't want to spoil it for anybody else, because after I saw the movie, it was that good. I was like, they deserve to come into this shit fresh.
Yeah, that's true. Let me
I'm gonna have to watch this Sunday.
We cut it here. Hope nobody makes it.
Let's end this.
You know what? Wait. We're just gonna make you keep drinking, and that way you get blackout drunk and don't remember this.
I gotta wake up tomorrow.
This is what the Manorheads do. We just gonna keep drinking.
Now,
you could cut the feed. You could cut the feed right now. We still gonna keep drinking though.
Do you think that there's many people like Anubis out there that are into the MCU that haven't seen it?
I was one of them. I didn't see the movie till like a month and a half after it came out.
Yeah, I just
And
saw
I'm
it
like,
fucking last Friday.
and see, okay, you're one of them too. You're one of them too. We are now three. One of them.
It's the COVID conscious MCU fans that are missing out on this
Exactly.
movie theater experience.
Well, I'm not going to say the COVID conscious MCU fans because my son did go see it opening weekend. Ethan did go see opening weekend. Ethan could not wait. He's like, yo, I can't wait. I'm gonna go see it with my friends. And Nikki was like, all right, I'll purchase you the ticket. Here you go. I was like, bitch, what are you doing?
You got to wear this complete condom suit to go out there.
Yeah. After she bought it, she was like, oh, fuck, you're right. COVID. He said, but he wanted to see the movie. I was like, I wanted to see the movie too. She's like, so you want me to get you a ticket? Is that what you're saying? Like, no, that's not what I'm saying.
So Ethan hasn't spoiled anything or said anything? Has he been like tight-lipped?
Yo, you know what he said to me? He went and watched the movie and came home. He opened the door, closed the door, looked at me. He's like, Spider-Man dies.
Why did he tell you the end?
He looked at me. He was like, Spider-Man dies. Have fun. Bye. I was like, you're fucking grounded. I hate you. Come fight me.
Oh my god!
I will punch you in the face.
The ultimate spoiler.
I was like, oh, I swear to God, bro. I was like, if Spider-Man really dies in this movie, I'm gonna hate you for so long. He was like, well, get prepared because Spider-Man dies twice.
Twice. Jesus.
I was like, oh my God, how does he die twice? And then my mind's like trying to make it work. How does he die twice? How does he die twice?
Well, it is a multiverse.
I was like, oh, the multiple Spider-Men and they die twice? Oh no, I'm gonna be so sad. He's like, oh my God, such a dick.
Oh man, yo. This whole fucking movie wasn't even Spider-Man's fault, yo. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, it was fucking Doctor Strange.
No, yo, it's totally Spider-Man's fault. Totally Spider-Man's fault. I don't agree with Martin. It's totally Spider-Man's fault.
Just for asking?
No, bro.
Doctor Strange. It's Doctor Strange. That fucking guy is so egotistical. That guy's fucking what is
twice.
That's true. He does die twice.
Yo, wait. Doctor Strange is egotistical. That is right. That is right.
Fucking.
Yeah,
and that's why there are two post-credit scenes in this movie.
That's true. Yeah, me and Mariah, they do the the end of the movie, and then they do like this little animated montage type shit, and then they have like a post-credit before the actual credits come down. Mid-credit. Mid-credit, is that what it's called? All right, so they have the mid-credit, right? So me and Mariah get up and we look and we're like, everybody's gone. I'm like, yo, Marvel always does something after the credits too, yo. Let's stick around, yo. Sure enough, everybody fucking left. We're sitting there and it takes like fucking 10 minutes for these motherfuckers to run through the goddamn credits to scroll the fuck up. So we wait till the end, it pops up and we get a second post-credit. And I was like, oh shit. Luckily we stayed around and shit. So keep in mind, Anubis, stick around for the mid-credit and
the post-credit.
I'll get more beer, just so.
So the mid-credit, I'm gonna spoil it. It's about somebody going to Mexico. So they went to Mexico and then they called Montezuma's Revenge and they shat themselves on a fucking Aztec pyramid. And then the post-credit.
That's She-Hulk. Okay, I get it. No,
and the post-credit is just a trailer for the multiverse trailer for Doctor Strange.
It's like Doctor
It's
Strange.
literally a Doctor Strange fucking trailer. The post-credit.
Okay.
It really is. It really is, yo. You said that well. It's literally like a bonus fucking trailer for another movie.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's literally a trailer for Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
in the
usually they'll
multiverse.
have like what you call it, Nick Fury walk in, and somehow it connects this to that. But this one is literally like a trailer, and you couldn't have said it better.
Well, Secret
Well, yeah.
Invasion is. I'm wondering if it's going to be the same Nick Fury. In Secret
I hope
Invasion.
so. Well, maybe no. Well, no, because it got shown in oh in Far From Home. It was Far
At
From
the
Home that
end,
it
when he
wasn't.
was in the spaceship,
That it wasn't Nick Fury.
it was.
Right, it was,
Oh no,
what
no,
you
no,
call
it wasn't. But Nick Fury was
It was
literally
Talos. It was Talos.
Talos. No, but then they had a end scene where Nick Fury's literally in the spaceship.
In the spaceship.
Probably somewhere
And
else.
so that's the Secret Invasion. Because Nick Fury on Earth was actually Talos.
I got you.
So how long has he been Talos? Since the 90s?
Since Captain Marvel.
Then Captain Marvel took place in the 90s. So you're telling me in the original Avengers movie, Nick Fury was Talos as well?
So it never was Nick Fury.
Can Talos get a scar on his eye like that?
Well, Talos could recreate whatever he wants. The replicants.
So why leave a scar on your face? And have an
Because
eye
that's what
patch?
Nick Fury had.
But he got it in that movie. He got the eye.
Yeah,
correct.
Nick Fury got it in that movie. Well, he was still Nick Fury. After
so he
the end
wasn't
of that
Talos
movie.
yet.
No, he wasn't Talos yet. Yes.
Okay. All right.
I like to see how they
I'm
work
going
that
back
out.
to what if he was Talos before? You know what I mean? So I'm
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking the same
I'm
thing
like,
too. Yeah.
If he was Talos before that, he would have fixed his eye because I would want to see it.
Yeah.
Or he thought he was cool
maybe-
as shit.
Or maybe he could see, and that's just, like a visual effect.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So it's 2 hours and 16. You guys want to wrap it up?
Take our last shot.
I don't have
I'm with
anything,
it.
so you guys go.
I am with it, sir. Let's do it.
Why don't you have anything, Anubis?
I started my day early, yo.
No, because you can't find your Manorheads shot glass. You got a bar over there.
Why you gotta bring that up, yeah?
Spoiler
Because you brought
alert,
it.
he hasn't had his Manorhead shot glass. We're looking for new applications to fill that square.
You name names.
Hey, if anybody out there is funnier than this fat fuck, send emails or DM us at manorheads@gmail.com.
And I want to know who thought that Marty Moe is funnier in all the Matterheads. I know someone commented that a couple podcasts.
I thought he was funnier.
Are you sure I didn't text that myself?
It's possible. It's fine.
It could have been me. I thought you were funny.
Thank you. I think
Salute,
you're funny.
guys.
I don't think I'm funny. I don't think I'm that funny. I think I got some jokes and I can have a good time. But
Well, salute to you, brother, and I love you.
Salute,
I love
brother.
you.
Salud.
Love you too, brother.
Love you guys.
You've got to take the sip, Anubis. You can't put up your hand to cheer and not take a sip.
Come on,
I love you
cocksucker.
guys.
What the fuck are you doing? You know what? I don't love you no more.
Testicle
I changed my
face.
mind.
Can't take it back.
I think
Can't take it
my
back. It's been said. It's out there. It's in the metaverse.
After you don't
I
drink
will
alcohol
spoil
with
the
me,
whole-
I can change my
I
mind.
will spoil the whole Spider-Man movie if you don't submit right now. Belly up.
I submit.